Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Lauren Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Saturday. Glad you're with us today. We got a great show for you today. Through the next 3 hours, we're going to show you amazing brand new jewelry. We've got so many special pieces, including our new favorite lately. We've got the color change fiends. I've got a couple, actually. I've got 2 pairs of earrings. We've got a couple of rings. We've got our largest stone left. It was the fault stone. The big 333 round is coming out to play. Our largest ever has been the 544, but we're going to bring you a 333 round stone in the color changing fiend, and then we'll have something a little bit smaller in that fabulous Asher cut. So I know those have been hot of late. We're going to bring you those. They could be the prettiest we've seen yet. And by the way, that 3 carat 33 is in that fabulous peacock design, so we'll see that on the way. We also have, okay, so if you ever wanted a big diamond tennis bracelet, wait till you see what we have. I know this has been here a couple of times. We have our largest by far. It is our 9 carat 30 round brilliant tennis bracelet. It is brought down to an insanely low price. We're not going to be able to make it again because the stones are so large, and obviously the diamond price is going through the roof as they are. We're going to bring you one last chance at one huge value on our 9 carat 30. Honestly, at this point, it would probably be best to dismantle it. We're going to give you a last shot at it. It's going to go today. One only white gold 7-inch, 9 carats 30 in big diamonds. They're just colossal. So we're going to have that on the way as well. And then we also have some really spectacular earring deals. There are a lot of earrings in this show. We're going to see emerald earrings coming up very shortly. We've got some beautiful big oversized emerald earrings. We've even got drops a little bit later if you want emeralds and drops to celebrate our last few days of May. Also have rubies, tanzanites in earrings for you, not to mention a lot of great rings that we're going to see on the show that are brand new that include a fire opal. We've actually got some fire opal requests. Whoever made those fire opal requests, if you missed out recently, we have a couple of big ones. We've got a 6 carat and a really, really big pear shape for you as well with a lot of diamonds. So if you needed to see big fire opals, we've got them. Just say the word. And then also we're going to see a tanzanite, a round, not going to be the huge colossal sizes. Yes, I have those, but we also have a round today that's about a 2.5 carat. So that's really, really impressive. And then we're going to see also maybe the greatest value of the day is actually also in earrings, but it's all diamond earrings. And the diamond earrings look exactly like, I thought they were the same, could not tell the difference size-wise. Had these big earrings many, many times before. We have 1 carats with halos around them. They're really, really expensive because, well, they're 1 carats with big halos around them. Well, we've got a really cool, slightly smaller version for you today. Wait till you see the value. I'm just completely stunned by what we're going to do. We're going to do a little diamond giveaway today. So that's going to be coming up as well. So stick around. If you want diamond earrings, this is the day to get the studs, but it's so much bigger and better than typical studs because they're so huge. So we'll see those on the way. Great value there. And anything else you might want to see, listen, we got requests. Always welcome, because we'd love to show you in this live show whatever you'd like to see. If you've missed out on something, if you want to check on availability on a one-of-a-kind or something we have a little bit of quantity on, let us know what it is. We'll help you out. And by the way, there's an Alexandrite deal coming up in the first few minutes. If you've ever wanted a big Alexandrite, we got one at an incredible price. So lots to get to, and we'll even do we'll do a little clearance closeout on some pink diaspores. That's that really, really rare Afghan material. So that's coming up. We've got a nice assortment of all the 3 carat plusers coming your way, and we're going to mark those way down. So it's going to be a fun day. Hope you can stay with us for the duration. We've got 3 hours. It's going to feel probably like 3 minutes. One more thing, there's a heart-shaped ruby as well. So that's just a little sampling of what we're going to see throughout the show, but I cannot wait to share it all with you. And we're actually going to start with, now remember, there's a lot of one-of-a-kind. So, you know, when you see something you love, the best thing you can possibly do is dial in immediately so you don't miss out on these one-of-a-kinds, because trust me, the values are going to be so good. So let's take a look at our first item, which is, yes, a one-of-a-kind like opals always are. And this is our sensational Lightning Ridge Black Opal. I love it. It's got so much color. It's got every color of the rainbow, actually, and it's going to be item number 1120482. And that's how we begin, with a really fabulous 45-point opal Lightning Ridge. That's the it's the higher end. We talk about crystal opals and fire opals, and then this is really the highest end quality out there when you get that black opal. It's got that tremendous blue base color, and then all those reds and greens and yellows and oranges and pinks. It's all there. And look at this, like another beautiful rainbow galaxy there of amazing color. Now the diamond weight's 52 points. That's going to keep it classic there. This is really funny because it's actually, we do a lot of big diamond mountings here, as you know, and yet this is actually some of our more large individual diamonds that we have is in this mounting. So it may not be this overwhelming total carat weight, but they've got really, really good size individual stones. So that is a thrill to see. And we've got yellow gold only on this one, and that's going to have a lot to do with this markdown price that you're going to see, but it is going to be a fabulous value, and we cannot wait to share it with one caller. So we're starting off really, really with the wow factor here, and then we've got so much to show you. I mean, there are museum pieces like crazy. They're brand new. I mean, wait till you see it. Rubies, tanzanite markdowns. I've got a huge indicolite. We haven't seen any of those in a while, and we've seen the cat's eye versions, but not the faceted versions, so we're going to see that. But let me try this on. So this is, again, a close-up of all those colors, and, of course, never, ever cease to amaze what these colors, when you get the best of black opal, what they can do. And it's always rare to see the reds, but I find it's a little more unusual to see the yellows, and they're definitely coming through. There's even a teal turquoisey blue coming through on this stone. We have one. Call me early. We're going to mark it on down. It was a $29.99 piece. I'm just going to try it on the pinky here because it looks like it's about a 5. So there we go, right there, just to give you a little size perspective on the hand. And we're going to make it really, really, really affordable for you. So instead of $29.99, you get a better value. We like to start off every show super right. And again, with all these different options and amazing values. I thought I cleaned this wheel already, but we'll do it again. How about this? We're going to make it even better. Let's make it $9.99. First caller. That is one only. Got to stay as it is, except for the size. We can change the size. No problem. And then Tony will check that mic like we talked about earlier and see if we can get rid of that weird buzzing, humming. That would be real annoying to listen to for 3 hours. So we'll see if we can get that all settled down. And what about, Will, any requests for us? Oh, good, good, good. All right. So welcome, by the way. Good morning. Glad we have, we've got some folks here to take your calls now. So if you were calling in a little earlier, now we are ready. So let's get a move on. We've got that one for 30 more seconds, and then we are going to rock and roll. And we'll see here what we can do for you on some earrings. We got some big, big emerald earrings. So that's going to be very exciting. And I can't wait to show those to you because emeralds, earrings, diamonds, doesn't sound like something that should be really, really affordable, but it is. So we'll do that for you as well. And then here we go. Coming up, instead of the opal here, we've got that beautiful Alexandra. I want to get to this one of a kind very early because this is one of those wish list stones. We don't see it nearly as much as we'd like, and that just is a testament to the rarity. But we're going to bring you a really, really special 111-9047. And then here we are with a really fabulous, yes, two-tone bridge that you're getting to start here. And then you get all these really cool diamonds around it. But this is the way we like to see our Alexandrite. Now, this is normally a bridge that does hold a 1 carat stone. Sometimes those Alexandrites can be a little bit less dense than some of its gemstone counterparts. So when you see this one and you realize that's in that fabulous bridge we know and love, you might realize, wait a minute, that stone is a lot bigger look and appearance than the actual carat weight, which is our 9047. Now, this is a 59 pointer, and it's got that beautiful pear shape to it. So that's a little more unique as well, but then you get the really cool diamonds. That's going to go all the way around it, underneath it, everywhere. So it's done in two-tone now. I point that out because that's a little more unusual. Obviously, the body of the ring being the bridge is going to be that white gold, but then you have just the prongs in the yellow. Now, if you want to change that, you may. If you want to go all yellow or all rose gold, no problem at all. We'll do that for you, but it's going to be a great value. And we start early with it because it is such a special piece. It is a great value. It's 85 points in diamonds as well. This is one of those wish list type stones that a lot of times people have to look at and go, okay, I'll think about that. I'll save up for that. I'll wait. And then maybe the reality never ever comes to fruition. This is one of those values. That's why I'm telling you about it in advance. If you wanted a larger Alexandrite, you want to get that 100% color change. This is the Cuego de Fogo material, which is the Brazilian best that we see in modern age Alexandrite, and it's got a really, really, really special price tag. That's why we're giving it that little heads up here. So you are ready to go, ready to take advantage of it, and do not miss out because there is only one. I wish this was something we had a lot of quantity on. It is not. So take a look at it. We'll give you a great value. And how about that blue and green together that you have there? So really, really beautifully done there, and we love it. And it's also going to be, well, it was a $99.99 piece once upon a time. So remember, just be aware of the yellow and the white gold now. You're going to have to tell your operator if you want that changed, okay? So if you want all yellow, that's one thing. But if you even want the white gold prongs, that is something to just, again, mention so that they know we can really customize it for you. But it's a beautiful piece as it is, I think. And then you've got the solid, nonstop, beautiful finishing throughout that undergallery. You see how our bridge is made. This is why it's such a popular piece always, is that they're made the right way. They're comfortable on, yet you've got the diamonds in more of a little bit more unusual way than we typically see them. And of course, that great clarity on that Alexandrite that is not going to be $99.99 any longer. It's not even $49.99 either. So come on in early part of Saturday, and we are ready to wow you with all the incredible jewelry we have. But it is not a time to wait. If you're thinking of Alexandrite, let me show it on the hand here as well, so you can see what this looks like. And better yet, it's not even going to be $49.39 or even $29.99. That's pretty significant as it is. And this is that teal color, that blue and green, which normally even out of the original Russian material, it's more of a really kind of a stark green color, kind of a mossy green. This is really, I think, again, that attractive look, so that even before it changes color in incandescent light, you've got the pretty blues and greens that are coordinated together there that give you then, of course, yes, it'll still change to that red when you're in a different light source, which is really exciting. So here's what we'll do. It's not even going to be $29 or even $19.99. For those of you that wanted a little larger Alexandrite, this faces up like a 1 carat. It really does. It's that beautiful clarity, great color, everything. And it's not even $1,999. Let's keep on going. We got to move it and groove it and get you a great value. It's not even $1,500 for one of the rarest stones that is out there in the world, and yet a durability that is really third, I would say second to none, but really it's third to three, and that is ruby, sapphire, and diamonds. And so you've got that great, again, wear it, enjoy it, live in it, don't save it for a special occasion. It's $1,499 if you want that Alexandrite. That is a huge opportunity for an Alexandrite lover that wants to spend very little to get a lot, and that just is not the case with Alexandrite. It's just too rare of a stone to give us that reality of getting that great value. So $14.99, one only there. So call us early. That could be the one you've been waiting for if you really like a nice Alexandrite stone, and you don't want to compromise, because so many times they have so many issues, not just with, you know, the fact that they don't get into big sizes very readily, but the fact that they're usually cloudy and hazy and kind of milky in their appearance. And this is just a bright, stark, high clarity stone. We'll see if Spencer's got it. And then it is emerald earring time. We've got one of our better values, and you know how we really like to just kind of show you the big wow factors here in the beginning and then keep it going all day. Well, this is going to be our really special emerald earring. Now, we celebrate the month of May. Of course, this is the birthstone for this month, but it's a classic at the same time. This is a aspirational stone that a lot of people want to own, because it's one of the big three with rubies and sapphires and, of course, well, diamonds we add to that as well. But this is one of those specialty looks, and honestly, this is an earring that, because of the design, never likes to really sit up the way that it should. So what I'll do is we'll be sure, and obviously, like I always do, try them on for you so you can get the full perspective here. But this is going to be a big value on the way. So here's item number 8418, and we're going to take a look here. It's an omega back. That should tell you something already about just indicative of the size. There are nice bigger button style earring. Go ahead, Spencer. Thank you. Who got the Alexandrite? Elizabeth. Thank you so much, Elizabeth. I appreciate you being with us early, and glad we have that value for you, and enjoy it. Enjoy it. I know you will. Here we go with item number 8418. So I got to warn you, these are pieces that you might actually know this earring. You might remember it. You might recall a certain price tag on it. I am really excited about this value. That's why it's up number 3 in the show here. This is going to be 75 points of round emeralds. They're out of Colombia, and there's that great, you know what these do? They have that really bright, saturated green that we love. They're not too light, but they're not too dark. This is, again, a challenge to get that perfection in emerald. But you're also getting the real struggle, of course, being type 3 stones, clarity, matching them. How about that cut, which is a round cut, which we don't see very often at all, even in one single stone. So you have all that happening. We've embellished them with diamonds, given them a big diamond weight at 72 points. Now, there's even gold with the omega back, and they're going to be kind of a squared off style that's rotated a bit. So they have that northeast, southwest kind of appearance when they're on the ear. So this is how we're going to do this. There is just, again, and we have a white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold option, so you're cool there. So don't hesitate if you're thinking, oh, I just really want those in white gold, go ahead, be our guest, we'll do that for you. But the value here is crazy good. That's why they're here early. This is a $49.99 earring, as they've been. There is another pair of emerald earrings here, truth be told, that have even a smaller carat weight that are way more money, And I can't even show those anymore with like a good jewelry conscience, because there are values like this one. And yet we're not leaving it $49.99 today. This is major. So call me early, because we don't want you to miss out, because if you've been waiting on emerald earrings, you can wait a long time just to see one pair. And then the options usually are more limited with as far as the price tag coming down. This is a blowout. This is a let's not have to take out the stones and deset all those diamonds and then melt down the gold. Let's just get him a great home here today. That's how we're doing this. And you don't have to pay $49.99, which is the best part of all. And wait till you see these on, because they have such a presence to them. They're so beautifully bright. They've got that amazing quality we love to see. And they're going to be a really, really tiny price. So come on in. Tiny price in emeralds might mean more like $29.99. Yes. Sure. You want to see it again? Okay. So let's show the Alexandrite that's sold. We'll show it one more time. She want to see it on the hand up close? How does she want to see it? There it is up close real quick. That is going to be a little out of focus there because we've got the focus on the earrings. But take a look at that, and then we'll try it on for her. Yeah? Okay. She wants to. And by the way, is she opting to keep it in the little bit of yellow and the white gold there like it is? Just to point that out again, just to make sure she's aware. Right now it's the yellow gold setting for the Alex, and the rest is in the white gold. So make sure that she's happy with that. Otherwise, we can change it and adjust it how you want. But that's already sold, so congratulations again. And that one is a fabulous piece. All right, so let's get back to our earrings here, because we've got these emerald earrings, which I'm going to show you from a distance. We'll get them a measurement. But it's a really, really good look, because you get this big, oversized design, and it looks amazing. You've got omega backs here, which is obviously just to hold them up in the ear so they face out to the world with that beautiful glow on that stone, which is so rare to get around. And let me tell you, there's nobody on the phone lines yet. That's going to change here. And unfortunately, we don't have the luxury of quantity. So you can see when they're a little over a half an inch like that, you're really getting into that special 5/8 of an inch category. But better yet, you're going to see them on. They're only going to set in that way, because obviously the omega back is going to dictate how they're actually going to stay in the ear. But they're not $29, and they're not even $1,999. And I know it's really tricky to find an emerald earring at all. So to get an emerald earring at a great value is just kind of another step up. This is what they look like on just from a distance away, just to give you some appreciation of the size that they look like and how they're going to glow even from a distance. And you can see even when there's a little bit less light over here, you're seeing that amazing, amazing quality. So let's go back to the wheel. That's just a size reference there. They're not even going to be $19.99. I want to make sure they go. Want to make sure they find a home, just like our Alexandrite did. And this is such a special earring, and yet diamond weighted, almost 3/4 of a carat. That's impressive. You are getting the option to change the gold color if you'd like to, so that's another great option. There's that glow on that stone, which I know these sit at a slightly different angle, each one, so just keep in mind they're all completely beautifully symmetrical, but they're not even going to be $1,000. This is what's so crazy, and this is why they're here early. They're $999. That's it for the pair. That is unlike even an emerald stud would be. So that is just one of those, ooh, they're really closing out jewelry on this Saturday morning. Yes, we are. So that's going to be $999. Only that, again, let's see who's got them, because they may be gone already. I think they may already be out. Nope, not yet. So this is going to be your chance. Pick them up, then we'll do that big tennis bracelet blowout. This is white, yellow, or rose gold. Again, the glow, the matching round emeralds. I mean, what more could really, what else could you do to add any more rarity to this earring? And the rarest part of all is really the price and the discount. So that's very, very special. And $9.99 gets them to you. So we'll give those 60 seconds. They're still here if you'd like them. And we are thrilled to bring them to you. And this is going to be that huge, huge, huge value. Okay, final call, 60 seconds. And here we go. Let's see who's got them. That should be, I mean, those should be long gone. We'll have tanzanite earrings. We'll have ruby earrings in this show as well. So we'll have a lot of great earring choices for you. If you're an earring lover, I know we can go a long time without seeing earrings, especially those coordinating pieces. Let's check on that mic again, Tony, and see maybe if it's just, I don't know, a connection issue or what have you, but we still got a lot of complaints about that as far as the mic not sounding great and buzzing, and I don't want to, have everyone turn out and miss all these pieces today because they can't listen. So we'll just check on that, see if we can adjust anything there, or let me know if I have to derobe and switch mics. I'll do that too. Yeah. I'm sorry, what? Okay, it's Brazilian. So we touched on that. It's a Coega de Focus from Brazil. So that's the name of the mine. And then it's from Brazil, which is one of those gemstone hubs that we rely on for a lot of great gemstones. The best material modern day is Brazil with the alexandrite. So yes, Elizabeth, that's from Brazil. It is. Most everything we've had a couple of Sri Lankan stones that tend to be sometimes those bigger stones that are a little more yellow green. You can usually tell by the color. So the kind of stark greens are more Russian. We don't have those. Those are really not in the marketplace any longer unless it's estate jewelry. You see a lot of Sri Lankan stones, which like I said are more yellow green. And then the more blue green is typically going to be that Brazilian material that we love. So let's keep moving. Got a lot to show you. And then we've got a really special ruby ring. Yeah, all right, so the emerald earrings may be gone. We'll check on those. Then we've got this big ruby ring. I remember the other day we had a couple of bigger stones here in a really nice, we had like a 6-carat total weight. Well, this is going to give you a little bit smaller stones, but more of them, and it gives this overall cocktail ring feel that's got this amazing style with the diamonds in between. So it's a really good look. It's going to be at number 148, and that is 481 in rubies. They're all going to be ovals, and then they have this great matching to them where they're super clean. You can see they almost appear like they'd be rounds because they're so dazzling and bright, and they've got that really gorgeous glow and glitter factor to them. So we have 42 points in diamonds as well. So you're going to get the diamonds going all the way around. That's going to create that halo around the ring itself, but then you also have a few of the diamonds that are really dispersed throughout between the different ruby settings, so you can see those. And we're going to blow it out right now. One only, white gold only. It's a designer piece, and then we'll see. Obviously, that's going to go. But you got to see a perspective on the hand first to really appreciate the size overall and the way it looks. Of course, there's your finishing on the inside. And that's not just the inside undergallery, but look at that space between the undergallery and actually where your top surface stones are. You've got almost like a scalloped kind of a bunting effect that goes on throughout. So it's really, really well done. There's that split shank that all comes together there right before it leads to the centerpiece, which looks like this on the hand because that is the essence of a cocktail ring when you get that kind of size and that styling to it. And yet what a look to get almost 5 carats in ruby. If you do that individually, well, you'd probably have to go to a museum. We don't even have a 5-carat ruby individually. We don't have a 4-carat. The largest I have is just over 3. So to get 481 in Burma rubies is fabulous. We're going to make it even better. It's not even $49.99. First caller, this is it. Blowout time. It's really a whole thing going on this whole weekend. Got nothing but blowouts here, and it doesn't matter if it's brand new. We're still blowing it out. It's going to be $19.99 on this one for the very first and only caller. But just again, one only, like we're going to see really throughout the day. And we've got more earrings, so stick around if you want those emeralds. Check on those. They may still be available. For whoever asked for fire opals, I brought out 2 great big fire opals that we're reducing in price as well for you. So we've got a $5.99, we've got a $4.38, we've got some bigger diamonds and smaller diamond weights for you, but this one's only $19.99. So we'll give that 30 seconds. We'll see who's got it. It's a really, really, really beautiful piece. So that would be, I just can't get over the glow. That's so tough to get. We talk about this in individual stones all the time. To get a ruby that has enough clarity where it can glow like a red diamond would, or be actually bright and brilliant like a red diamond would. That's what you're seeing here, but throughout, forgive me, I didn't count the stones, but they're all beautiful ovals, and there is a whole collection of them all together. So only one, we'll see who's got it, and then we are on our way. We've got a blue zircon, one of a kind that's mighty large, 9 carats 32. You know what else came out to play? The one and only 2 carat 41 yellow diamonds, our largest besides the 3-carater. That is that odd cut. So we've got the largest here in a traditional, the radiant cut. Wait till you see this. And has pink diamonds. We'll flash it. Just a little heads up on a museum piece that's here for you. It is looking good. It is the one last, look at this color too. Saturated as can be. So good. We added big pink diamonds to it as well. Gave it kind of the feel of a 3-stone, but then kept it going with the diamonds, and that's going to be a really special 7971. Just wanted to share that that's here because I know that's not something we typically see very often. It's one of the most expensive rings we've ever created at the show, and that's in the history of the network, and it's actually a $59,999 piece, but 7971 has got a new discount today. So thought we'd bring that out. Just a heads up that that is really, really saturated. Pinky purple diamonds there on either side of that strongly saturated yellow, and that's a 241. It is a radiant cut. It's beautiful. It's that radiant brilliant cut. It also has a VS Clarity, 24 points in natural pinks. That would be a 12-pointer on each side, and 58 points in white diamonds going around it. So just something to think about if you're into the really, really superstar elite level of jewelry. That is it. $59,999 will bring that down today as well. So just a little acknowledgement there. Let me know if anyone's got the emerald earrings or the opal we had earlier or the ruby ring. And then we're going to be moving along. Now, I have one of the greatest values on a fire opal. I have to bring this out because for the size, when we've seen these sizes before, you see a price tag consistently of over $5,000. Right here, we're going to show you one of our bigger stones here. 291 is the item number. 5 carats 99, so just shy of 6, but looks like 12 carats. And there it is. All the glow, all the glamour, all the beauty of this cherry red fire opal. That is a $599. It's 39 points in diamonds. So we kept this one a little bit more subdued on the diamond weight. I have a 4 carat 38 that's going to have a lot more diamond weight if you want to opt for it. But we've had a lot of people missing out. And this is one of those talked about must have. I think a lot of it has to do with our incredible values lately. We've had a lot of people asking for big fire opals. They are just gorgeous. It's tough not to fall in love with this stone when you see the really, really high in quality we've been bringing of late. This is that mega stone, that big size. And of course, when it's $599 in actual carat weight, when it's in opal and it's less dense, it obviously looks like even more. But it's also going to be that more simple diamond weight. We just leave them on the sides. We don't go all the way around with the halo. We put them on the sides primarily and leave the band actually clean, just mirror finished gold. This is one of those values that I know a lot of people have missed out on recent fire opal deals we've had. When the big ones have been here, they're gone quickly. So we don't have one for everybody all the time because these big stones are tough to come by. We had a small collection come through, created all these beautiful custom pieces around them, and they are flying. So I know we have this request. It was an anonymous requester, newer shopper with us. He said, I've been missing out on these fire opals. Give me another chance. Here is one of them, biggest value we have. I've sold a lot of these big stones. They never come down to this lower price. So take advantage of it if you like it. It's going to be a one only. We'll change the gold if you want us to. So it can be done in the yellow or the rose, but also keep in mind, it's going to be less than that $59.99 price tag. 1,000 a carat for these bigger stones. That's what's tough to get, to maintain that saturated color, have that perfect clarity. And there it is, that kind of signature at this point where you see these beautiful bright yellow beams of light throughout the stone. I mean, yes, reds and oranges together, but then you see these gorgeous bright yellows. I will give it a quick polish here and then we'll try it on for you as well. And it's not even going to be $59.99, only one. This is the most affordable big size we have, by the way. So if you're really into these gorgeous, large, oversized, I mean, look at that. To tell you a little story about the size, you even have double prongs there in the corners there. One prong wasn't going to hold it, wasn't going to handle it. We have to do the double prongs there in the corners. It's not 59, it's not 49, and guess what? It's going to go way, way low. Like I said, the other size we have that's large is a 4 carat, and that's going to have a carat and a half in diamonds, so that's going to dictate a much higher price tag. This one can really come down for you, and yet you still get that big size. And if that's what you've been wanting, that showpiece, that really electrified glow that fire opals are really unique to give. I mean, I can't think of another stone that has this appearance or this aesthetic. It's really unique. And you know what? It's not even $39.99. This is a first caller situation, blowing it out here today. Not even $39 or $29.99. This is the most affordable by far. I look at this compared to some of the 2 carats we've had, and this is a better price because it's $19.99 instead. So a huge markdown to try and make all the big fire opals as affordable as we possibly can while they're still here. And you know what we're going to do? We're going to have that big speen coming up in the peacock ring. We'll show you those speens that I mentioned. We have some earrings too. So if you've been lucky enough to already get a ring, 2 pairs of earrings coming through today. One is going to be a little bit more diamond weight, one a little less, but 2 really great looks. Don't forget a diamond earring special that's classic, but a really, really good buy there. So that's going to be coming up. And here we go. Let's give it a final 30 seconds on that fire opal. That should be gone. And here we go. $19.99. Don't forget the big tennis bracelet is here. This is the 9 carat 30. We are ready to move this one out the door. And you know what? That is going to be something we don't normally see at the same prices. At, you know, it's a different deal when you have a 1 point diamond versus the size that we have there, which are almost 1/3 of a carat each, all the way around your wrist. Remember when we had the princess cuts the other day? And how fabulous that was? Well, even those stones were about 10 points. They were huge. Look at this. This is an idea of what happens when you get 31 pointers all the way around your wrist from one side to the other, the entire bracelet. 7 inches in length, insert closure. We're going to do a blowout price on this one. So if you want the ultimate in diamond tennis bracelets, it is right here today. So that's going to be coming up for you. And that's the one to wear every single day. And still, with the size of those diamonds, they're still VS. So we love that too. Let's go back to the fire opal. We're going to show you something else coming up. There's a top of the hour earring deal that I cannot have you miss, especially if you love diamond studs. And the diamond studs are a little bit better than just a basic diamond stud because they're going to be a halo around them as well. So we've got that big opportunity. We've got more Sphene coming up. And I know these stones are ridiculously popular. And I wish we had a ton of them to go around. We do not. We're already, everything we've created, everything that we had in loose stones is already set into jewelry. So it's basically this weekend. We're going to see a couple today, 2 pairs of earrings, 2 rings, and then we'll see a couple tomorrow. And then that's it. But the largest we have left is actually here today. It's a 3 carat 33 round. So we'll be showing that shortly. Even has some gorgeous little semi kind of demi hoops for you that are diamonds as well. But diamond earring lovers, if you need a stud but better, these are the earrings to get. Top of the hour, 30 minutes from now. Don't go anywhere. I have to do them on the early side of the show just because they are so limited. And we know we're going to have a lot more people shopping for them than we actually have earrings to go around. So that's going to be coming up as well. But before we do that, I really want to bring out one of these gorgeous Sphenes. And yes, we have fire opal with a lot more diamond weight too. So if you want to see large fire opal but with intense diamond weight, got a couple options for you there. But I want to show you this one because this is, and I'm going to go ahead and flash the peacock ring. The peacock ring, let me tell you, in Sphene, because we want to get these early because obviously they're limited. There's a 333 I mentioned. We had the 544, which was the largest of the entire collection. That was here the other day, gone immediately. The next size down is the 333. I'm going to show it to you, but it's kind of like diamonds, except more so. You know how diamonds, when you get into bigger sizes, blow up in price. They go up exponentially. Well, Sphenes do that too, because the big sizes are so rare. Prior to the last couple of days, we really didn't have anything above 1.5 carats. Then the 544 comes out, now the 333. The difference is, I'm going to tell you something, the 333 is not inexpensive. It's not. It's got a $12,999 price tag, but I want to show it to you so you can think about it. This is the big one here, which is gorgeous. That's the peacock ring with the 333 Sphene. That's one option today. It's got a $12,999 price. If you want a slightly smaller, and that is the largest we have left at 333, and we've got Maria's request coming up for some, does she want big emeralds? Like big emeralds. Okay, so we've got 2 big emeralds to show Maria right after this, but that's the one option. That's the 333. That's not inexpensive. Then we have this one. It's the Asher cut. Look what dazzle this gives. Square Asher cutting, but Asher cutting, usually, I would actually, I mean, it's got the outer edge of an Asher, but Asher cutting is step faceting. That is not, because it's a square with the notched corners with the brilliance like a princess cut. So that is a specialty cut stone in the Sphene. So those are my 2 Sphene rings that are coming up. And yes, those are the color changing varieties. Now, Maria, I just want to go ahead and get to these. Those are both coming up in the show. So I just want to give you a little preview. Let's get to our request here. I'm going to start with the 3 carat 74. Wait a minute. These just came down in price tag. So Maria, I don't know if you made a special request with a price range in mind, but I know these rings well. And they have both come down, and you know what? We might as well pair them up together so you can see the difference and the similarities between our 2 3 carat plusers in Colombian emeralds we have. We're starting with, let's start with the left side there. And how about those big diamonds that are almost like a trillion type arrow on the sides? Of course, the left side is going to be a little more elongated. 7635 is the item number. These are open to anybody who's first caller, by the way. Obviously, we'd love to give first dibs to our requester, but we never know who's on the phone lines first. So just dial in if you love them, and hopefully we are going to help out 2 emerald lovers here with the big stones. That is the 374. These are both Muzo mine. They're just a little different. They're emerald cuts, but you can see the difference when you get elongation, like over here, versus more squared off emerald cut over here. So those are 2, boy, that one needs cleaning. So these were not obviously prepped by me before the show because they're special requests that just came out. But the 374 that you see there has 43 points in diamonds. Now, if you want to go over here to the more squared off style with more diamond weight, that's going to be item number 7579. That'll be a 331. But notice how in some respects it looks larger because it's square. So that'll be 7579. That's our 331. Both of them huge. I mean, anything over 3 carats in emerald is big time, but this is also a carat 06 in diamonds. And we've got those 2 choices for you if you want to go over 3 carats in size in the emerald. Now, the beautiful thing is, typically 3 carat stones, especially if they are Colombian, Typically, those are going to be the types of stones that go for usually about $99.99 here, and not a whole lot less. We've got both of these marked down for you. Now remember, this is the 331, 379, elongated emerald cut, square emerald cut. This is obviously going to give you more diamond weight at a carat 06, but look at the diamonds here. They're a little larger individually, and it's like a double chevron down the sides with that one stone in the middle. So here are your options. By the way, the buying guides of the world top out at 4. So when we may see tanzanites all the time in 3 and 4 carats, and we may see a lot of pieces that are in the 3 and 4 carat in different stones, that is not the case with a chromium-rich Colombian emerald. Those are tough to get in a 3 carat plus size. That's what's happening right here. Amazing just from that perspective. We have 2 options. Get on those phone lines. We're going to make them the same price. I love this. When we give you options, now, were they the same price to start? No. Were they anywhere near this price tag? No. Like I said, $99.99, usually where we go at the lowest point when they're up over 3, because the rarity is such that 4 carats is where the buying guides top out. So when buying guides, which you would buy a published book that's got a chart of pricing based on the stone type, what size it is, and you look on that chart and the emeralds, like they literally say 4 carat max. There's a 3 to 4 carat range, which are $32,000 a carat. And by the way, I'm going on the buying guide has new editions that come out every year because obviously prices change. I am probably quoting a buying guide that's I haven't memorized a buying guide for probably 8 years, but I think that's okay because at least I'm giving you a conservative level per carat price tag. And if that was $32,000 per carat for a 3 carat emerald that many years ago, think about what's happening today. So obviously we're under one of those per carat prices, right? $32,000 down to $99.99, except you're getting 3 carats plus diamonds, plus gold in finished, ready-to-wear jewelry. You're not spending $99.99. This is the beauty of what we're doing. Call me quickly, because either way you want to go here, same price. I can't believe it. We have marked them down. This is why this could help a lot of emerald lovers today, because we've marked them down so extreme for this request, and yet they're not even going to be $99, $49.99, or even $39.99 for either one of these gorgeous Colombian emeralds. That is just truly remarkable kind of color, clarity. And let me try each one on here so you can see what that's all about too, because this one being a little more squared off, I find that this still gives you a bigger look. Like there you can see, that's where we zoom that camera so far back. It's really helpful though to see it here on the hand. Obviously that's why we do that. And then here's the more elongated rectangular cut next to it, so you can really see what those look like. And then of course this is the perspective that tells you a lot about, well, what the clarity actually stands for here. You know what, they're not even $39.99, $38, $37, $37.77 even is still a little more than we want to do to make this request happen. Again, $331. And then we've got the 3 carat 74. You decide, let's make them each $36.99, whichever one you want, and they're both in yellow gold now. This one's actually got to stay in the yellow gold. This one can be changed, which is ironic because you don't see much of the gold there. But this is what I ask you to look, because you know the perspective here on the hand is more important on an emerald, because up close you're intended to see every little last inclusion. Here's where you see the overall glow. That's how you judge. Is an emerald ever perfectly clean? No, not unless it's lab grown in a lab, right? Where it's man-made. Yes. Oh, good. Which one does she like? Sure, which one? Let's do this one first here, 331 first. Do you already have one, Spencer? Square. This one just sold though for you, Jalen, so I don't know. Let me just go ahead and swap them out, because Spencer already took 75.79, and then I'm going to put the 379 on the hand. Hopefully our requester is leaning towards that one, because that's going to be item number 7635, and that one is the only one left because Spencer's got the squared off emerald. So congratulations, Spencer. Let me know who got it so I can thank them, and then we'll show you up close here at $36.99. That's why we say get on those phone lines quickly and make sure you claim your favorite, because they are not going to stick around. But that is the bigger of the two, $36.99, and then of course 43 points in bigger diamonds in chevrons on the side. So that is our last one remaining of the two. And thank you so much on the squared off 331. Enjoy that. And that was the one, Spencer, where you can change the gold if you want to. I like emeralds traditionally in the yellow gold. We're going to get to those fiends coming up. We'll get to the, we're going to show the big, I know we have a lot of questions about that square. Yes, you've got this one. Congratulations. So that's for our requester. And that one stays in yellow gold, Jalen, on that one. And look at that glow. So congratulations on the 2 emeralds as predicted. They both went. Now I want to go ahead. We'll talk about the peacock ring later. But I want to show this one quickly for everybody, because obviously there's a lot of people already asking about 869, saying give me that beautiful, brilliant, squared off. If you want to call it an asher, that's okay. but it really isn't an Asher faceting pattern. That's what we're calling it, but it's not. It's really a little different. It's more like a modified Asher. It's got that Asher cut square. It's got the notch corners, but this 115 color change speen actually has that more brilliant cutting, almost like a princess cut. So the whole beautiful thing is that it's probably the stone or the cut that shows off the brilliance of this gem and the dispersion of the gem better than any. We also have it in a designer mounting here that's a little like a floral, but very sophisticated floral. Sometimes florals can be a bit juvenile in my mind. This is like a sophisticated designer floral that gives a little bit of that clover floral quatrefoil feel. So it really mixes it up here and gives you a little something different to appreciate. It's also going to be a diamond weight of 30 points. So just want to blow out a speen here if we can. And we still have the fire opal if you want that $5.99. And we will bring the larger 333. It's just a whole different price range. So you've got to, you know, be prepared to go kind of in that museum realm on that larger 333. But what a beautiful way to get a speen here. And it is the most affordable in our rings today by far. So if you'd like this one, call me early. You know, we haven't been able to keep these in stock. I've only had a few the last couple of days. It's been mostly in the 1 carat, right? We had the 544 sold immediately. Then we had the, gosh, I don't think there's really, the 333 is the next now, the largest we have in stock. This is still over a carat is an impressive size to get in the color change speen category. This mounting can be done in white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold. There's no bad way to set a speen. Let's also keep in mind that you've got that green to start, but the beauty of this is it's not regular speen. There's regular speen, which I hate to call regular because it's rare no matter what, but that regular speen is more neon color. It doesn't change color, doesn't have a phenomenal effect to it. They're all brilliant. They're all dispersive. That is a trademark, really a hallmark of this stone. But this gem, this is the newer discovery that I debuted, worldwide debut here at TVON in 2017. Hasn't been a lot of it since because all that material sold out very quickly. This is that really bright, mega important material. And you know what we're going to do? Huge value right now, $39.99. I'm not going to ask for $39.99. We're going to do a little quick auction here. I know it's only the first hour. It doesn't matter. We're going to get a lot of people in and give everybody. That's my goal. Give everybody the opportunity to own one of these before they're gone. Because if you think, oh, there's a new batch, they'll be here for the next few months, years, or no. We're going to talk a couple today and a couple tomorrow and finito. So this is your chance. If you've wanted the speens, it's go time right now. It's not even $39.99. We're going to start an auction on it and get it out the door. Early hour, or I'll say it's early in the show, first hour, not usually the best time to do an auction. Not going to stop me. Take a look. We're going to do it right now. We're going to make it easy for you. And this could not be prettier. And all that bold, beautiful brilliance, you're going to see in person even more so. And then, of course, that color changeability makes it phenomenal. We'll even have earrings to match. We've got some gorgeous round pieces that were actually close enough in their size and their look and their color that they match up. And then this is what it looks like on the hand here. Oh, look at that. Just sets it up on this almost like a plateau type platform because it lifts it all up. And see how it's more square across the top? Where should we start? Because it seems like $39.99 is the best possible price tag we could give it. But we're actually going to let you make your own price and not do $39, not even $35 or $3,000 to start. I'm aware that we're 42 minutes into the show, and this is when on a Saturday especially we don't have everybody here always right up front. So this is where we need to make it a wow factor. And yep, all that, bless you, is not going to be something that, oh yeah, because they got special cameras, special filters, special lights. Nope, this is what the stone does up close to your eye when you wear it as well. It's not going to be even $2,500 to start. Carat 15, remember these do not occur in large sizes. When we had the 544, well, that was what, $8,000. When we had, well, we have the 333. It's slated to go out at $13,000 because it's got all those beautiful diamonds with it. Let's make this really affordable. Not even $2,500 or $2,000 to start. We need to move it. That's for sure. And we only have a couple pieces left from this hour. The pieces are flying, and for good reason. You've seen the values. So here's what we'll do. Instead of even $2,000, okay, come on in. We're going to make this really simple and easy. All you got to do is dial in, 30 points in diamonds, wear it every day. Great style, looks so designer. Like the end of that designer that does enamel pieces for $38,000 and it's just a little bracelet. This is that look, that style, that status piece. It's not even $2,000. We have no open, nobody on the phone lines yet. Let's make it really interesting. How about $1,500 to start? I'm going to do less than even $100 increment. We won't do 100, we won't do 75, we won't do 50, we won't even do $25 increments. I'll do a $10 increment only, as we want to get a lot of people in and participating in this piece today if you like me. Because again, only 2 rings today. The 333 you can wait on, but it's a whole different price tag, like vastly, vastly different. So you got to be prepared on that one. Just, you know, I don't want anyone to be disappointed, miss out on this one, and then see that 333 later and go, oh, I wasn't planning on spending $13,000 or whatever we're going to do, because I might have to discount. Look what I've done on this one. We had a $4,000 price tag that now is $1,500 to open. So let's give it 60 seconds. We're going to make it happen. But yeah, the 333 is going to be a little different price range overall. So this is the mega value here, and we've got 55 seconds to get it started. Come on in, and then we'll show you a couple of earrings. The earrings are not inexpensive either, but we'll try to see if we can bring those down. And then don't forget about that peacock ring, the round with the yellow diamonds and the white diamonds all together. Looking forward to that. Thank you so much. Thank you. That was Maria, right, Jalen, that got that emerald from you? It was. And then Spencer, who got your emerald from you? We'll find out here. Don't know yet. It looks like he might still be on the phone. 30 seconds left, though. No open on the Sphinx. Okay. Well, maybe everyone's got one at this point. I hope so. I hope so, because we only got a couple left in the entire inventory. You know what else we got to show is this big tanzanite deal. We'll let this one go. This one's going to fly. And then don't forget about the bracelet. One only on that tennis bracelet. The 930 is coming out today at a discount, and it's our only one. We do have an Asher Cut Blue Wing Black D coming up after this. But it looks like we may be verifying an open here, so I'll give it a few extra seconds here, just because inevitably if I move on, we might get that open and then we return to it. So let's see if we've got the open. Checking it out. I am waiting. Let's try it on again. Sure, here it is on the hand one more time. Look at that. This is what happens when you see that stone. I don't know if there's a better cut, just because it's such a symmetrical way. It looks exactly like, it's almost like you froze a firework in time, right? Like you were managing to take a snapshot of a firework right as it just does its, what would you call it? When it works, right? When you've got the fire working. It's definitely, and fire is another word for dispersion, and yeah, this is bringing it. So do we have 15? We've got it? We've got the open at 15. Got the open. All right, let me try it on one more time, and then I think we're going to wrap this up because it's clear we're not going to get a lot of bidders, and that was just because it's too early. So how about this? Jalen, are you on this one? Will? No? Will? Are you on this one? Okay. So here's the deal. I got one bidder. That's it. Here we go. One bidder. We're going to clock it. Yep, it's bye-bye time. $10 increments only. Here's what I'll do. We'll give it the necessary 2 minutes, and we'll let this one go. $1,500. $4,000 ring. I like what we're doing here. And I like the idea that I'm getting a little, hopefully a little knowledge of, okay, what am I in for today if we do auctions? This is giving me an idea. So here's your last call. We'll give it 2 quick minutes, and that's it. We're going to sell it. Take a look. It's only a $10 increment, so you have a chance to get in. By the way, Spencer, who got your emerald, please? Richard got it. Thank you, Richard. We'll have it right out to you. Enjoy it. Thank you so much for shopping this morning or this afternoon, depending on where you are. Is he West Coast? Where? He's in California. Then I'll say good morning. Thanks, Richard. Thanks for shopping with us this morning. All right, so last call on this one. Then a tanzanite Asher Cut's coming out right after this with big yellow diamonds coming out to play. So you won't have to wait long, but we have 90 seconds left. And there it is, all the rainbow colors in that stone. Let's see if we've got 15, 10 or more, and we will figure it all out. Look at that. That's a great stone, isn't it? I just can't get over that. The cutting. It's the cutting. It's so different. Is it princess? Is it Asher? I mean, it's really a combination thereof, but the beauty of it is it's taking that stone and what it does so well. Dispersion first. I mean, that's what I find always tricky about a color changing stone is you really have to wait to get a very special circumstance going to see the color change. So it's not something you get to appreciate necessarily every day, But when a color change stone can give you what you can't appreciate every moment of every day that you wear it, which is that high level dispersion, that is very impressive. So let's see if we have 1510. We may. So we may be going asking your $1,500 bidder if they want to go take it up a notch. Let's find out. We have 35 seconds here. All right, 27 seconds. Looking for 1510. All right, let's see what we've got. We got 18 seconds remaining. White, yellow, rose. Yes, totally true to size on this one. We will do the size you need, but it's true to size, so get whatever you normally wear on the finger you want to wear it on. Any gold color is fine. Let's see. 1510, yes or no? You got it? Sold. Congratulations. Let's get to our Asher cut. That is out of here. And then we're going to get to this Asher cut tanzanite. Look at this one. Oh my goodness. Reds galore. Look at that. Not hard to see there. What's happening? Look at this. One of a kind. It's going to fly. I can tell you that right now. This is not going to last. I'm just holding it up to your eye level so you can see and appreciate. 1120884. Look at that. One of our last Asher cuts here. It's a 723. Ooh, and very large diamonds. You know, it's funny with the big diamonds, we'll do 3-stone styles, and sometimes we'll see like a 10-pointer next to a 10-carat stone in the middle. This is huge. 52 points each, a carat 04 total on the yellow diamond pear-shaped brilliant cuts. That is incredible. Take a look at that. Wow. It's almost like the proportion of the stones. I mean, you see, they're really big stones with your tanzanite there. It's a 723, which is squared off. I got a great value. There's only one. Look at the inside and the finishing that you have there. And let's take it on to the front. This is going to be as is because you've got the yellow gold setting your yellow diamonds, the white gold the rest of the way. Let me by all means try it on. But this actually has some of the larger individual yellow diamonds that we have seen in a 3-stone style. And that includes when sometimes there's a 10 or 11 or 12 carat in the middle. So that's impressive. So you're getting a really just, again, bigger size stones. We didn't just make them small accents. They're huge. 52 points each. That is why this value is so, so good. And if I had 100 of these, let me tell you, we would sell them out. I don't have 100, I have one. And that's the sad news. Here's what we'll do. $99.99, yeah, that's the price. It's on the bag. We're going to change it. Do we have anybody who loves it so far? Anybody who's already on the phone lines who loves it? Because this is going to be one of those that rewards the quick. There's just no question about this. $99.99 should be price. There's a lot of places that would ask a lot more given that there's a 52-point yellow and a 52-point yellow. Seriously. What I'm doing on a 723 Asher cut blue wing block D with all those reds, unheard of value. And there is nobody on the phone lines yet. That's why I'm encouraging you, if you love it, don't worry about the price. I know a lot of times we have to love the piece, but we have to love the price. So we sit back, we watch, we wait, then we see where the price goes, then we make the call. Don't do that here because let me tell you, I sell blue wings every single day, and this price tag is one of our best. It is one of our best. Simple, easy, and this could not be more high-end with those yellow diamonds right beside it, and it's not even $99.99. Oh, you got to call me. Just say the word, tell your operator, I like it. Just tell them you like it. Because at this kind of value, no way it sticks around because it's unheard of, it's amazing, it's classic, it's brought up a notch because of those really important yellow diamonds you have. And it's not going to be $99, $89, $79, $69, $59, $49, even $39.99. It is not. This is one of the greatest values I have brought you in Blue Wing Block Ds. It is $2,999. That's it. And watch that one fly because no way that sticks around at all. There's no possible way. No way. Okay, let's see. Who's got it? There's only one. It's as is. We'll size it for you, but we mean the yellow and the white gold stays. Let's see. Well, that's the thing. Let me put them right to your eye level here. I would say they're exactly classic. Do you already have it? Okay, that one is already sold. They're classic yellows. Yeah, I wouldn't say orangey, but I wouldn't say light canary, and it's already sold at Joanne's Collar. That's gone. So congratulations. Let me bring out a pair, actually 2 pairs of Sphene earrings. Why not? So we've had our Sphene ring, our first of the day. Oh, now these are pretty. Now I know they're going to sit on their sides for the moment. I'm going to bring you both pairs. Why not? Let's just do this really quickly. And this is why, again, dial in really, really early today, please, because we're having so many people miss out on pieces, and it pains me to see that. But again, this is going to be our first pair around with that little kind of it's like a little headdress of diamonds up above. And then if you want to go a little more classic, there are the rounds again. Wow. Rounds with a halo. So which do you like better? Because I'm just going to make this easy. And this is our only couple of pairs here of Sphene earrings that we have. So we'll take a look here together, and there you can see that's going to be, I think, a little more traditional just because you have that halo design. And that's in the yellow gold now. And then the other set that's on the right side of your screen, that's actually going to be in the white gold. That's going to be where I think you're going to wear it. You don't have to wear it like that. Actually, you can kind of move them around as you wish. But there's that great flared design that you have in that little floral or little, like I call it, like a little headdress design that's going on. So we're going to make these easy because they're going to be the same price. Now we have either 829 on the left side. So this is going to be, we'll start here and we'll work our way to the right. But that's going to be 829. That's the 163 in the rounds. So you're getting very similar size stones here. 163 total weight. So that's going to be a little over 80 points each. And then the halo is 20 points. And then on the other side, the more little flared kind of Art Deco, almost floral kind of look. What do you think? Very nice. And that's going to be item number 831, and that'll be 177 in the rounds. So 177, you got a little more carat weight, but just by a bit. Then you have 23 points in diamonds over here. Now, either way, you can do, you see the yellow gold here and the white gold here? I can do either pair of earrings in either color of gold. So that's, let's not make that the deal breaker here, but the reason I'm putting them together is I want you to really choose which style is better for you because the price is the same. So I figured we would just do the, it's the 2 birds with 1 stone mentality, except it's really 2 stones because it's an earring. You know, it's that whole thing. And they're really rare birds, if you will. So here's what we've got. Same price on either one. Julie? Is that the, are we talking about the Asher? Or which one? Okay. Yeah, I know. So, and if you want to investigate, you know that real high-pitched sound that we're talking about all the time? It's going off today like crazy, and I know you'll be able to hear it today because it's really loud. So if you want to investigate that, because it's really, yeah, it's a lot. But anyway, so here we go. Which one do we like? Left or right? Doesn't matter as far as price tag. They're the same, and we're bringing them down. They're supposed to be $49.99. Tell me you hear it. Okay, good. It's not me. Okay. I mean, it's like, yeah. So anyway, here's what I'm going to do. It's not going to be $49.99 a pair, and there's only 1 pair of each, obviously. That's it. 1 pair. So, yeah. Which one? Halos already. You know what? They may be going at $49.99, right? It's a great value. I'm taking them lower, make them disappear. We have about 2.5 minutes till the top of the hour. I'm going to go ahead and blow these out. It is not going to be even $3,000 a pair. What? $29.99? Even better. We'll make them $24.99 a pair, whichever one you prefer. That is it. That is all. And then let me know which one you want to see maybe on the hand first. We'll go with the halo design first so you can see the size perspective here. There it is on the hand. We'll give you a measurement, and then I'll put one up to the ear for you as well. So you can see that's in the yellow gold now. But remember, you don't need to leave it that way. You can change them if you want. You can actually rotate these as well. About just about 3/8 of an inch in their overall height and length. Of course, centered post on those. And then if you want to just rotate it where the corner or the top point is at the very, very tippy top, which I'll show you on, that you can do that too with that kind of style. So that's what they look like from a distance away, just to give you a little perspective. And I just rotated them there. Obviously, you know what they're going to look like squared off, but we just rotated them. So that's going to be $24.99 per pair. Take another look and we'll swap them out. We'll show you the other option you have, which is going to be this more flared style that you have here, which is going to be a little more, I don't think you have to wear them with the diamonds up top. It's totally up to you, but those are our only pairs of the color change Sphene earrings, and this is what the other style looks like. So they're going to give you more length. Certainly not, I wouldn't call them a drop, but there's a little more length to them there. And then here we are with that fabulous, yeah, ½ inch top to bottom. And then, of course, if you wanted to, the post is also going to be not quite center, but very close to center. So you can wear them also how you wish, if you want the diamonds up top to the sides or down below, if you want them to look almost like that. Kind of following the base of your lobe, they can do that as well. I kind of like it just with the diamonds up top. I think that's what the designer intended there, so that gives you a little size perspective on those. But we'll go back to our wheel, $24.99 per pair, and that's that. So those are the only two pairs of Sphene earrings that we have, and of course matching those up, not an easy task. So the fact that they're here and ready to go for you is really specialty. So $24.99, let me know. We'll still get that peacock ring, which is a little later, which is our $333, but also that's the last of the day. So there we go. That's going to be our Sphene selection. Already had the kind of Princess Asher cut go, and now we've got the two earrings for you, and we are ready to see who's got the earrings, and then a new black opal. I was stunned by this one a little earlier today. I could not believe it, and I didn't even look at it on camera yet, but look at this stone. That is a cool opal. Look at that. Cool stone. So we'll see that. And then, of course, anything else you'd like to request. Haven't had a request except for the emerald, and those worked really beautifully. We got two great emerald collectors, the emeralds of a lifetime there at that value of a lifetime too. So that's really important. So take advantage of, you know, the time we have together. It's 2 hours left. We're just starting hour number 2 here, and we can get you whatever request you'd like to see before we wrap it up. We got the big diamond deal coming up as well. So as we talk earrings, very special diamond opportunity that is still coming up. And here we go, big top of the hour. Let me know on the earrings. Those are our only 2 pairs of the color change Sphene earrings in the inventory. So that's that. And then we're going to get to a big, speaking of earrings, I told you there's a lot of them today. I'm going to go ahead and begin to set them up. And if you'd like to go ahead and, you know what I'll do is I'll zoom in on one pair here so you can see just the rounds here with that squared off halo and see what they do. And of course, that's that green to red in addition to that beautiful brilliance. These are not the basic titanite stones that just give you, I say just, I would take it just for that. That's a great look on its own. But the fact is that they change color. That makes it so much more interesting. And then let me go ahead and refocus our camera here. That's a little better. See how that just, there's your true to life kind of brilliance there. So we love them. But here's what's happening for our top of the hour. I mentioned these at the very beginning of the show. Told you we have a pretty significant diamond earring deal, and I want to start you off with a look at them, and then we'll tell you a little bit more about what's happening here. But this is why we love them. This may look familiar to you. It may look very familiar to you. This is actually created out of an earring that we did, probably the first time was about 2-3 years ago. And we were so excited to bring you a bigger earring that had not just the stud, because studs are great, they're classic as can be, but everybody's got a stud. And what I find is more basic about a stud is the fact that, and we'll welcome everybody to the show. This is what's coming up for our top of the hour. Glad you're with us today. It's a Saturday. We are live. We are really excited you're here to see what's happening in the next 2 hours. We will be having that 3-carat-33 color change Sphene in the peacock ring. That'll be here for you. We have a lot to show you. We have some great wheels. We have a lot of earring deals, as I mentioned, including the diamonds that are happening right now. And anything else you'd like to see, please get requests in. Why not? This is your weekend to shop. If your weekends are all about relaxing, chilling, and maybe getting a little special something for yourself, well, I'm here to make sure the values are such that you have no question that you can shop guilt-free, get that fabulous piece of exotic jewelry you've always wanted, but get that big value. These earrings, I can't imagine anyone not needing a great pair of diamond studs. Even if you already have a pair of diamond studs, and you may, this could even be a bit of an upgrade because, you know, if you weren't shopping with TVON for years and years and years, and if you have diamond studs from a decade ago or 2 decades ago, chances are they're probably not going to be VS. Very few diamond studs are out there in a VS quality, and that's a big part because obviously cost of VS diamonds in bigger sizes really well, it goes a little crazy, right? So what we have done is we've created basically the foundational earring that is based off an earring we first did a few years ago, and that earring was, it was $69.99. So we wanted to make a slightly smaller version, but still leave the whole concept intact. Big center stones, but instead of leaving, because a traditional stud is just what? A stone, typically a round, in a basket setting with a post and a backing. That's that, done. This is different because you're getting the big diamonds still. You're getting the halo around them. Let me also point out that halo can mean a lot of things, and a lot of times a halo is just merely an accent. This is different. They are large, individual diamonds going around your center stone. So this is really wild. It's 882 is the number. They're brand new here. So when we did the bigger size, they were $59.99. That's all fine and well. We're going to bring you a better value here today that you are not going to see duplicated. Here's the beauty of it. I was really a little bit confused because I have diamonds all the time. I know diamonds well. I usually can tell by looking at a diamond how big it is and usually be within a couple of points. I thought these were 50 pointers in each earring, meaning a carat total weight. They're actually 64 points. So instead, and that's still a big size. They're almost a third of a carat. We're talking 1 point shy of being a third of a carat. 32 points and 32 points as your centerpiece, 64 points total, but that's just the beginning. What we've added are those really big diamonds around it. That's another 42 points. So all together, you've got a carat 06 in diamonds. But the look, this is kind of like when we do the diamonds, center stones, and a bezel, whether it's the pendant or the earring we do. And you know when we'll have a round brilliant diamond and then we'll put that gold bezel around it and it makes that diamond look so much bigger, like usually double. Really the same thing is accomplished here. It's just instead of gold, you've got diamonds, creating that bigger presence, that bigger look, that bigger feel. This is going to be one of those values you cannot sleep on. Take a look at it. They're huge. They're really beautiful on, too. They're going to give you so much more than a typical diamond stud does, even if, like I said, if this is going to be an upgrade for you. You know, we all have gals in our lives that I think that's what so many people do is they say, well, I upgraded my jewelry when I started shopping with TVON, and so I've started to pass down the pieces that I've worn for years to maybe it's the next generation. Maybe it's a best friend. Maybe it's just a loved one. That's the kind of thing. If you want to upgrade your diamonds, they don't get much bigger or bolder than this. And there's, of course, your VS diamond action there all the way throughout. Then you've got that centered post. You're going to choose the white, the yellow, or the rose. But what a value they are. This could not be better. Carat 06 total weight, as we mentioned, white, yellow, or rose gold. If you want to just have that kind of, I don't know, no gold look, like just one diamond after the other, you're probably going to opt for the white gold. Post and butterfly backs here, and yet we've got a huge value on the way. One of our big specials of the day. When you hit, I will tell you, I wish I had the 1 carat plain studs out here, because if you looked at them in comparison side by side, you would never believe it. You would think that these are triple the size, because that's the visual the halo creates. So you are getting a big diamond weight investment, but you're also getting the visual that looks like so much more. Here's case in point to that. We're going to show it on the hand here, show you the measurement, show you, keeping in mind that's against a hand from far away, and then you'll see one against the ear as well. But this is the actual diameter measurement, I mean with a ruler no less, that is giving you almost it's really 3/8 of an inch in overall diameter there with the halo. White, yellow, rose, there's your center post. So you're going to have that butterfly backing. You push on. You've got that 3/8 of an inch top to bottom diameter. It looks fantastic. Boy, we had a lot of earrings already in hour number 1. Here we are with the big special of the day in earrings, and now giving you a better value. And this is what they look like from a distance away. This is so important. That may be the most important perspective you get on this earring, besides seeing the close-up and really admiring and appreciating how bright and brilliant a VS stone is. But there it is from a distance. So that's going to be a mega stud. I would say probably primary piercing only. They're just going to be a little large for second, third, and fourth, I think, as you build them up. So there we go. That's the look from a distance away. Now we're going to get you a much better value than this whole, well, $49.99. Great, right? We're going to do better. And we got a lot of people on the phone lines already. This is amazing gifting. This is really great if you want to tuck them away even for holiday, because here we are at the end of May already. So it's not going to be long. It sounds crazy when it's springtime and you're thinking, I'm not sure I'm doing holiday shopping. When would you see a value like this between now and then? And that's because they're better than $49.99. Sure, that price I could probably do again and again. This is TVON. We can make diamond miracles happen. I think we do every day. We're not making it $49.99. This is your chance to pick them up. We are limited with what we have, which is why I'm doing it this top of the hour, not next, when we get a lot more viewership with our weekend audience. This is going to be that major, major value. They're not even $49, $39, or $29.99. And this is an earring. We have seen it over and over again in big sizes, whether it was the $6,000 version, whether it's even that we do a $2,000 version. I'll tell you what, I'm going to make these better than even $2,000 or $19.99. So few to go around, it is not going to last. That's why we're encouraging, just like the first hour, where so many pieces are already gone, didn't see anything stick around. We want to make sure that continues. So call early, because we've already got, looks like we had 3 pairs gone already, just like that. They're not even going to be $19.99. Huge value right now. And all you need to do, dial in. Watch this. $5,000 pair of earrings. They're not even $2,000 today. Take a look at them. They're not going to be $2,000. They're not $19.99. They're not even $1,500 or $14.99. I mean, this is just for big diamond studs with big diamond halos. And they're not $14, $13, $12.99. This is the time to get them. Time to take advantage. You're probably going to wear those every day. Think about it. Invest into the best of the best. Sometimes that takes quite the investment. People can spend tens of thousands of dollars on a very similar earring, and they do it because they're going to wear them every day. Hold on. We got 2, 3, 4 pairs, 5 pairs gone now. And we're not even at the lowest price tag. This is spectacular. We're only getting busier on the phone lines. They will sell out. There is not a question in my mind. We don't have that many to go around. That's why. So it's time to dial in. They're not even going to be $12.99. This is the look. Guys, this is an overall 3/8 of an inch diameter. That is big time. Do even better than $12.99. Better than $11.99. Busy on the lines. They're almost sold out. I don't even know. We can give it 60 seconds. I don't know if they're going to last 60 seconds. Very unlikely. We're going to take them all the way down. And let's just go ahead and do it because I'm just not even loving the $11.11 price tag. It's just such an odd price. I'm going to make it even better, and we're going to blow them out right now. Not even $10.99. This is a giveaway. I'm taking all the guesswork out of this. The should I not? Should I take advantage of this? Treat yourself today. Think about gifting. We're not putting a limit on how many you can get until they sell out. It is truly, guys, look at this. We have backed up calls like really from here to Timbuktu. So this is not a time to wait because if you hang up, you're going to lose your spot in the queue, and then what are we going to do, right? We can't make any more. This is a diamond value that is meant to be here for one day, and it will. And guess what? They're not even $10.99. We are so busy on the phone lines. Take as many as you can. It sounds crazy, but shop for holiday gift giving. Shop for events and milestones and anniversaries that are months and months from now because this is the value, and they're not even $1,099. And they're not even $1,000. This is what we live to do. Nobody can do what we do with diamonds. And they're VS, all entirely, centers, sides, everything. And they're in any gold you want. Get a couple of pairs because you know your mom's going to want one, your sister's going to want one, your daughter's going to want one. Everybody can wear this earring. And you'll probably live in it every single day. So put them on and love and enjoy them because they are $999 for the pair. There's never been anything like that here. There has, but at big money. So instead, under $1,000 gets it to you, and operators will have to yell out how many you have because I got to keep track of the quantity. We have so few to go around. So this is where I need you to make sure you're letting me know here. Let me know if you have a pair, 2 pairs, 3 pairs. I need to find out how many we have going out. I see we got a lot of people on the other side of the country taking your calls too. So we got to make sure we know. Let's see, and we'll work on, we have a light operator group today, so bear with us. There's going to be a little more hold time than usual on things like this, even when we have limited quantity. You've got 2 pairs? Spencer, thank you for letting me know. Will, just 1 pair for you, right? Okay, I'm counting you in for 1. Jalen. No, they are postbacks. If you need to add screwbacks, we can do it. There's a little charge for it. You guys know better than I do because they don't tell me that stuff. They change it sometimes by the day. So I can't, yeah, they don't tell me every day what screwbacks cost, but we do have that option. So if they want to change them out, let me know and we can do that for you. And it'll just take a couple extra days and we can make that happen for you. So let me know. Joanne, 1 pair for you? 1 pair. Did you say 4 pairs? 4 people, 1 pair each. That's 4 pairs. All right. And then Joyce, how many for you? 1 pair going out. Jess, just 1? Very busy on the lines. Backed up calls. $9.99, almost sold out though. So don't hang up. If you're waiting in queue, do not hang up. We will have an operator with you shortly. But this is the moment to take advantage of them. At $9.99. That's a major, major value. And I can't say enough about this earring. You got to get a pair. That is, seriously, we've done an earring like this. They were $6 grand. It looks almost identical. This is a huge size. This is a 32 point. That is, remember, 33 pointer is a third of a carat. That's where it is one of those magic sizes, by the way, like a 20 pointer, a 25 pointer, a 33 pointer. A 50 pointer, those are all those thresholds where when met, that's when diamonds go up leaps and bounds in their price tag. So keep that in mind. That's one of them. We're talking about 1 point shy of being a third of a carat in each earring. That's your centerpiece. Then the big diamonds. Look at that halo. That is not little tiny diamonds. You know why this is so important? If they're little diamonds, they're usually pave. These are actually shared prong set. And you know what that allows to do? So there's no gap. There's no gap between your diamonds and your halo. There's no gap between the center stone and the halo either. So you're getting all together this beautiful solid look, which is why I always recommend this even over a single stud for a couple of reasons. A single stud, number one, to me, I can't really tell if it's faux or real, right? It's hard to tell because everybody does a classic stud. I don't see a lot of this style in faux. You know what I mean? The lab-grown stuff, the faux, the simulated, the synthetic, that's out there a lot, especially now more than ever. It's one of those that I don't see a lot of these superstar designs. They don't bother to put in that kind of labor when they're working with stones that don't have a lot of value to them. So that to me automatically tells the world these are the real deal. And that separates it in its own, just because the styling of it, but also the big look that's created gives you the look of having, honestly guys, if that was a diameter on a single stone, that would be on its own about 2.5, 3 carats. So you're getting the look of a 6 carat total weight stud, but obviously without the price tag. But also from a brilliant standpoint, as somebody who is obsessed with anything that sparkles, have been my entire life. You know, they say some girls are born with glitter in their veins. Well, I can be one of them, except I really do believe I was born with diamonds in my veins. Glitter is not my thing, but diamonds are. And so when you talk about more glitter, more sparkle, more of that brilliant factor we love, I'm sorry, but one diamond, no matter how big it is, can only sparkle so much. One round brilliant, even if it's 5 carats, 10 carats, 20 carats, one diamond that's a round brilliant only has 58 facets. Here, you're getting 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, maybe 10 diamonds around each center stone, if I'm counting correctly. That means each one of them has 58 facets. So you're getting a lot more faceting, which means a lot more sparkle, which means a lot more brilliance, which means a lot more wow factor when they're on your ear. So this is what I adore. I choose purposely, I'll choose a style like this over a single stud all day because there's just more brilliance. Again, you could get one big stone that's a 3 or a 4 or a 5 carat in your ear. They're out there, they're expensive, go for it. But still, there's only so much sparkle that one stone can do. It's big, but it's only so much sparkle. This is that glittering factor that actually is exponential. So you've got all those different stones, and it is 2, 4, 6, 8, looks like it's 10 stones. So around, that's the halo, so 11 stones per earring. So you've got that great look. $9.99 for the pair. We're gonna give it a final 60 seconds because we're starting to get that queue sorted out on our phone lines. We're starting to get everyone through, but we also, I'm keeping an eye on the quantity, and it is very, very slim. Yeah. Again, sure, here they are again on the hand and against the ear for you. What's that? Well, I like the white gold, and here's why. Because of that, what we were just talking about the halo being so consistently together around where the diamonds are set. You see side by side by side by side, there's no gap. The white gold shared prongs are just gonna let the gold disappear. So I would say if you're not sure which way to go as far as gold color, go with the white. That's 100% my recommendation there, because then you don't see any real gold whatsoever. And the gold is going to blend in with the color of the diamonds, which are white. I'm putting them on the ear again. So I'm doing this all again for everybody. If you just tuned in or just joining us and you missed the early part, here it is diameter-wise. I am bold enough to put a ruler up to the earring, show you that the diameter overall of this earring is 3/8 of an inch. Then I will show them against the ear for you as well, so you can see how this looks. I don't have a backing here, so I just hold it up, so forgive the tweezers, but this is really, I think it accomplishes what we're here to do, which is show you on a human being, on an ear lobe, what the size overall is going to look like and how when they move, they sparkle like no other. Like truly not even one center stone individually can do, even if that center stone was that size of that earring. So you're not going to see sparkle like that unless you get that many diamonds, and that's what this gives you. So there they are against the ear, so you can really see what that's all about. And they're $9.99. Let's go back to our wheel. We've got our last call here, yellow, white, or rose. We're even doing the rose gold, so if you're just obsessed with rose gold and that's how you do all your pieces head to toe, you've got that option, which not a lot of places are going to do in white diamonds. And these are still those VS diamonds that we love and we are committed to bringing to you, and we still find a way to bring you this incredible value. We're so glad they're here. I can't get over this price tag. They are just tremendous. That's the thing. That looks, I've been doing this a long time, and even by our standards of value, that looks like a $6,000 earring because they've been a $6,000 earring before in that same styling. It's just today, special opportunity for our Saturday, almost sold out. We'll give it a final 30 seconds, then we gotta go. I really would think about getting a couple of pairs. I really would, even if you're not sure who they're going to be gifted to. You know there will be an occasion. It's graduation season right now. It might be a time when you're thinking about moving on to that next stage of life where you're retiring and you're going to live the life of leisure, and you deserve to have a beautiful VS diamond earring. But when it costs $9.99, you're not having to give up all those other great things in life and, you know, oh, well, I'm going to take my vacation fund and put it towards earrings, right? No, take the vacation, go on the trips, do the great entertainment and events you love, and still have your earrings that are going to carry you through, whether it's just daily mundane life, because we have those days where not every day is something really, really, really special, but we still want to feel really, really special and have the jewelry that is going to match. And that's what this is. And this is your everyday. This is not a, I'm going to save it. This is a big diamond earring that I'm going to save for once in a while. This is the earring you wear and enjoy every day. That's why I'm such a believer in values like this. The value is tremendous. This is a value where it's such that if you did wear them once a year, I think it'd still be a value that you take advantage of. But when it's an earring you're going to likely live in, it makes it even better, doesn't it? And this is why I'm saying maybe even think beyond yourself. Definitely get yourself a pair, but think beyond that. Think about gifting. Think about holidays. I know they maybe seem far, far off, but when are we going to see a value like this between now and then? So take advantage. Take a look at them one more time. We'll give it a last call here, and I'm going to get our next item ready to go. Still very busy on the phone lines. Can't tell you how many new registers we have shopping this earring deal. Glad to see it. It's a perfect way to welcome you in to TVON, our values, our diamond deals, everything we do. And yet that is such a special opportunity, and can't say enough about them. They're just must have, must try, and remember, if you are new, and if you're not new, just always something to remember, you got a money back guarantee. So don't wait and think, oh, that's that too good to be true deal, I'll pass. You got to try them. The best thing you can do is see them. See them with your own eyes. See them in person. Take a good look at them. See what it's all about. You're going to be thrilled. I've been in the jewelry biz a long time. There are very few values I have ever had that stand up to this one. This is specialty, and all of those diamonds, including the big almost third of a carat stones in the middle, are VS. It is spectacular, and you know what would go great with that earring is this bracelet we have. It's our 9 carat 30. You know what I'm going to do is have to show this. We're going to have to refocus. I think my camera might be a little out of focus again. So take a look. This is what, I always say when I do this, I always say that's other people's diamonds, and then there are our diamonds right there. That VS quality makes a difference. We got a request here for Melissa. Hi, Melissa. She want to see a zircon? Now, I have a new one too, Jalen. What did she ask for? Because I have a big one too. Oh. Uh-huh. Oh, I see. So we're showing this ring so she can see the setting, and then we're going to put a Zambaran in it for her? Oh. She likes the setting. Okay. And we're going to hope that she likes the zircon. All right. I'm up for it. All right, so Melissa, let's take a look at this. This is the setting she likes, and this is what we have in the setting currently. Let's do it. And then call me if you'd like these earrings. See if we have anything left. Melissa, let's take a look at this together. Okay, big ring here, and then we got more requests coming up. Lawrence, we're going to bring you the 2 carat diamond studs that we had the other day. We'll bring those out. Take a look, though, at this zircon. This setting is pretty, isn't it? almost like a, yeah. Did you say Bettina? I was thinking about her this morning. Oh, I was just wondered how she was, and was just thinking about her because I hadn't heard from her in a couple of weeks, it feels like. So hi, Bettina, and she shopped the earrings? Congratulations. Thank you so much. Hi, Bettina. Well, appreciate you being with us. Appreciate you shopping as always, and good to hear from you. It's amazing how many times that happens where a customer will just pop into my head, cross my mind, and then sure enough that day they call in. I love that. So we're on the same wavelength, you guys, but this is going to be 111-8999, and this would be something for Melissa to think about. It is a one only. Now, if you like a zircon and you are thinking about a different mounting, I do have a big zircon that's brand new today. And then this one's going to be white, yellow, rose, so I'm not sure what gold color she likes in this setting, but we can do any of them for you. And it's 54 points in diamonds, and then you have to see it on because there's so much of that open work around this, still kind of a halo concept, but the way it's got a lot of open work around it, and look at that luxury, yes, of having an electric turquoisey blue, but again, really well suited to follow our VS diamonds and our Speens that we've had. It's been a very brilliant show, hasn't it? With the fabulous, brilliant stones we've had. I don't know how brilliant I've been. Ever since I, don't do Fridays anymore, I'm so like out of it on Saturdays because just having that little break between Thursday and Saturday, it takes me a minute to get in my groove. I was actually a lot better when I just kind of one show into the other. It's bizarre, but it's the way that I work. But here's our 574. It's been a show of brilliant stones. I mean, we've had the Speens, which we will have another. We've had the brilliant diamonds. Now our zircon, which is double refractive, so you get a lot of brilliance there. And we're going to blow it out. This one's only $1,499 with a nearly 6 carat. Now, like I said, we have a large 9 carat plus zircon that I have that's new today as well. So if you like the big zircons in the blues, we've got another option for you. But that is for Melissa or anybody else who would like it. And then we've got Lawrence. We've got the 2 options in 2 carat total weight studs. So we will show you the largest studs we have, which I am loving the value on the rounds. We can do certified, non-certified. I'm going to show you the certified stones first. This might be for a lot of people who just, following up, having the studs we just did with the halos. We're going to go to a true stud here, but bezel set option and also prong set option. So we'll start with the bezel sets that are really important because they're certified. And then let me know, Melissa, what you think. If you like the zircon, I'm not against if you want to tell us what stone you'd like. We can always try to custom make it and put your favorite stone in that mounting now that we know the mounting you like. So we can do that too. But that's the zircon. And then here we go with our big, big, big GIA certified studs. So this is the only stud that I have that is not just 1, 2 certs, because you don't certify a pair of studs, you certify individual diamonds. So this is 2 that just happen to be so closely matched we couldn't resist. We had to put them in a gorgeous matched pair of earrings. This, of course, being bezel set, 6772. That means wrapped in gold, solid even on the sides here. Look at that profile. That's all mirror finished gold, gold in the back, screw backs on these, of course, because they're 201 actually total weight, because one of the stones is a 1 carat, one of the stones is a 101. So you're going to have 201, but that is not going to change the fact that they visually match. But also, I'm going to pop in the certs for you. One is going to be an H color, SI1. The other is a G color, SI1. So the clarity grading is the same. The color is only 1 letter grade difference off, which obviously you can see there visually does not make a difference. And then take a look here. This is one of the certs, 1 carat. Honestly, I don't know which is which. They're not marked as such, so it would be impossible for me to tell. If I told you that I did know, it'd be a guess. But there's our 1 carat G color SI1. You're going to get these certs, by the way, and then I'll show you the other cert. So it's awfully nice to have certificates. This is great if you are somebody who wants to know every last detail about your diamond. It's a 1 pair as is only, so they stay in the white, but notice they are 18 karat gold. And here's the other cert, which is going to be the 101 H color. So remember, the G color is a little higher. We can show you over here because this is the color scale and the clarity scale that we use. It's the GIA standard that really the world has adopted. So you can see that G and H are right there at the upper echelon of the near colorless range. They're right below colorless, which D, E, and F are considered the best at colorless, but again, those are going to cost a lot more. And then the SI1, we're down here on that clarity scale, but there's nothing visible to the naked eye, and this is why they map it out here. They map it out front and back on the stones, so you know exactly where your inclusions are. Yes? I do. Who's asking for one? Karen, we do have a blue sapphire around your price range, so we'll bring that up next. Karen, you got it. And then if you like this one-of-a-kind pair of studs in the 18-karat solid gold, we're going to take the, I kid you not, look at this, $29,999 for the studs. I'm blowing them out right now. Big value, better value, best value, $99.99 for the certified pair. Now we have a stud in a round brilliant that's coming up that's going to be the same size. And they'll also be in 18-karat gold. And they're going to be less. Because if they're not certified, they should be. That's how it works. Doesn't mean they're not fabulous. Doesn't mean they're not, oh, VS. We're going to upgrade the clarity. So for those of you that are saying, no, 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 I want VS. Oh, that's what's coming up. We've got VS diamonds in round brilliance coming your way. I'm going to show them to you, and we're going to show them in yellow gold here. And they're also screwbacks because of the big size. So that's one option at $99.99. Here's the next, showing right there back to back. So we can follow it with item number 8226. And this is the round brilliant VS diamond stud. Yeah, 2 carats. 2 carats and mega, mega, mega look and wow factor here. They are incredible. So we've got your choice of white gold, yellow gold on the studs that are 2 carats exactly. These are also 18-karat gold. And we still have, if you need them, we still have the cushion cuts there that are certified at $99.99, which don't usually stick around when we have certified stud earrings. But this is the way to get if you don't necessarily need, by the way, you see when I block that? Do you see how they're still brilliant? I was just picking up the diamonds there, and look at that. Full light, like no light. And look at that, they're still brilliant. We always say diamonds need light, but look what happens when I have completely covered with a shadow here, and look how brilliant those diamonds still are. And now this is the, yeah, it is the largest size we have. So this is it, and around brilliant, 2 carats, and you know what? They're not even $99.99. And they're an upgrade on that clarity grading because yes, these are VS. Let me just even them out here, make sure they're on the same visual plane for you. And we'll even come in closer. I'm not shy. Why should we be? We shouldn't be shy when it's VS diamonds. We can go, by the way, that's the max our cameras go. And then let me, woo, look at this. Hold on, let me see if I can refocus now. That is something else, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, good. We like the rounds? Well, you know what I'm going to do? They're better than 99. They're better than 88. They're better than even 77.77. I was remarking the last time I had these how amazing this is because when I brought, that was a year and a half ago, I did a whole segment. It was like a mini series of loose gemstone shows on Thursday nights at TVON. And we had 1 carat stones by themselves that we sold hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of. The 1 carat stones by themselves were $39.99. That means that if you were setting out to buy 2 of those to make yourself, you would have spent $8,000 on the stones, then you would have to pay somebody for the gold and the labor. You would have had to pay someone to put them together, right? So that would have been $8,000 plus gold and labor, which is not inexpensive. So these are better than the value that you would have had if you made them yourself a year and a half ago. Oh, and by the way, a year and a half ago, diamonds were less. Gold was less. Labor was less. Everything was less. So how great is this? And if you want a pair, white, yellow, or rose, really, we don't have the rose in stock, but if you need the rose, give us a couple days, we'll do it. It's not even going to be $69.99. Really, truly, guys, I know this is not an inexpensive earring, but this has got to be the best value we have here in diamonds. It's got to be. Still have the certified pair if you want them, but if you want to go VS and you like a round brilliant with that 58 facet pattern, this is the way to go, and they're not even $69.99. White gold or yellow gold or rose gold screwbacks are included here, and you're getting the value where you couldn't have made them directly yourself at this price tag. Not even close. $6,888 for 2 carat studs. 1 carat in each ear. Amazing. Take a look. That's it. $6,888. And that will be that. And then, oh my goodness, look at this. I feel, am I crowding them still? I just wanted to get as close as we could. I feel like I'm still kind of crowding them a little bit. There we go. Just give them a little breathing room there. But how gorgeous are those? For only $68.88, a must-have. And that is our big, big value. Just, again, there's that exponential scale that diamonds go on. We're just not abiding by it at all because look at that price tag you have. Hey, Joyce, could I trouble you for whenever you get a chance because we're 90 minutes in, so thank you. Let's do this, guys. We're going to go $68.88. Does that help your requester there? You got it. This doesn't need to be for the requester, by the way. Does not need to be. You don't need to be the requester to take advantage of this big value. So make sure you get on the lines. We just had them the other day, so I don't want to spend too much time on them because I know some of you may have seen them already just a few days ago, but they're fabulous. And when I was selling 1 carat, same stones, for $39.99, that would have been $8,000. You would have had to supply the gold. You would have had to find a way to put them together. That's not easy. That's not cheap to do. So you probably would have had to invest at least $10,000 in to those loose stones. Here the work is done. It's ready to wear the second it arrives at your doorstep, and you're good to go. And you're saving, I don't know, really over $3,000 of, I think, the best possible scenario if you made them yourself. And that was a year and a half ago. So this is the way to go. Let's take a look at our next item coming up. And again, if you have any requests, get them in. We're going to show the sapphire. Thank you. We're going to show the sapphire for Karen, right? Karen, I happen to have a great value, and this isn't only for Karen necessarily, but let's show what we have here in a sapphire. Rare. I mean, she probably figured I'm just going to say, nope, we don't have that, because we don't have a lot of blue sapphires. But we do today. We have a brand new style. Look at this. Oh, yes, Jess. Oh, that's right. I forgot. Let's put up the earring against the ear here. First of all, against the hand so we can get to the measurement. Remember, this is just a single stone here. That's a single stone, and yet look at the size it gives you. I'll give you the measurement, like to make sure we do all that for you. And that, ooh, that's very similar, just a little less diameter than what we had with the halo that we had at the top of the hour. And then I'll go ahead and put one up to the ear for you as well, so you can see what that looks like. This is, again, there's that, that's that 2 carat total weight. So this is 1 carat. Let me make sure I'm kind of focused here. This is a shot we don't utilize nearly as much. So there we go. So you can see that kind of, this is really just meant to give you, I mean, the up close is where you see the amazing, spectacular sparkle factor of the VS diamonds, but here's really just your size perspective on them. So you can see what that would be. And I think, again, if you like a bigger stone and a second piercing, that would work as well. So that's what they look like against the ear. They're $68.88. Again, could not make them for that price anywhere else, and you're not foregoing quality whatsoever. They're VS. Let's go back to our wheel and the blue sapphire that's new today, and that will be item number 493. Cannot wait to make this the deal of the day. It's just so rare for us to have royal blue sapphires, and it's because we're so particular. So very, very particular about the quality that we bring. We don't want them to ever be inky or navy or too dark. Well, here we go. This is exactly what you want it to look like. And it's a carat 55. Look at that. It's a carat 55 plus setup. Why is the bridge important? Well, you can see right of it right there. A lot of that happening because you see that amazing clarity. Enough clarity. Listen, if it was sapphire, like ordinary sapphire, it would be too dark to see anything through it. It'd be too inky, too navy, too dark. And then suddenly, what would be the point of putting it up above those diamonds? 3 rows, by the way. 3 rows underneath, a big row top and bottom, and that is how it looks. So you get all that, which is going to total a carat 05 in diamonds, in this kind of mid-size bridge style, and there it all is. Look at that. So that's a really important way to go. And what we have going on, yeah, item number is 493. Thank you, 493. And it's a carat 55, white gold, yellow gold, rose gold. Look at how beautiful that is. So, Karen, I know she said something about a price range, which is very helpful. Let me just kind of pop in what I'm looking at here. Ooh, $12,051. There, ooh, there's the ring. Oh, there's the price. Yeah, that's exactly what it's supposed to be. So Karen had a request, though, and this is why I say even if you're not the requester, you got to call. This is why we adore when you make a request, sometimes when you say, here's my request and here's my price range. It's a really good thing. Helps us and it helps you. Because this $59.99 brand new, this is brand new piece today. This brand new piece is supposed to be $6,000 today. We can all say thank you to Karen for this, because she was kind enough to say, here's where I'd ideally like to be. And instead of going ahead and going back to the vault and bringing out some smaller stone or some lesser diamond weight or some maybe darker material, we're bringing out the brand new one that I have here ready to show you anyways, but you get a new price. And it's a better price. And this is for anybody. So again, for those of you that miss out all the time because you say, oh my goodness, I waited because I knew it was a request for somebody else, so I waited, I didn't call in, and then I missed out on the deal of a lifetime, call now. We've had a lot of that happening today in the first hour 40. We've had a lot of people missing out. We don't want that to happen. It doesn't have to happen if you dial really early. It doesn't have to happen that way. So just do that and be comfortable doing that, because there are values here you have not seen before. And we don't bring a lot of sapphires. A lot of those, it's so tough to get the quality. I know I'm particular about sapphires too. This is how you get it, yes. Oh, the cushions. Is that Lawrence that went with the cushions? Well, thank you. The GIA certified studs are gone. The rounds are here if you'd like them. Thank you so much, Lawrence, for the request and for shopping with us today. And here we go with the 59. You know what? Blow it out. Nobody's on the line? Let's do it. It's going to change, and it'll change quickly, because it's $1,999. Tony, I can hear from the control room saying, huh? Exactly. Because he knows, I know, we all know. We never see that price on a sapphire. But guess what? Karen said, I'd like to be around $2,000. Well, here it is. It's around it. It's under it. It's under it. So here's your chance to pick it up at $1,999. That's it. And I got white, yellow, rose gold as an option for you. And you take it. It's just that, it's that easy, guys. It's time to take it. It's time to say, yes, please. I'm going to try it on here for you, and then we're going to be moving on, because that is going to be gone. Look at how beautiful. A bright, gorgeous royal blue, but with pop to it, with clarity to it, with glow to it, all of that. We're verifying on the sapphire. Look at that. I love how it looks like it's floating. Diamonds top, diamonds bottom, 3 rows underneath. That's 5 rows total weight in diamonds. And it looks like your sapphire is hovering or floating right over this bridge mounting. Incredible. $1,999. Wow. Now that's something right there. What do you think? $6,000 ring, saving you $4,000 today. We're saving you double what you're spending. Ooh, I like that. Is that like a BOGO? No, it's like it's different. I don't know. It's saving double. So SD, yeah. SD, what you pay, I don't know. I don't know the acronym, but I'm going to know that we like to save money around here. And when we can do it on really fine looking sapphires like that, you have hit the jackpot of savings and shopping right there. So that is $1,999. Will, are you verifying on this one? I think we've got some verifications going on. Hopefully that's gone. Hope Karen likes it. If not, again, whoever does. That's one major value right there. That is a good one. So next up, shall we? Well, we shall. We're going to get to, you guys want to see the peacock ring? We flashed it a little earlier. You know, the one with the color change screen. The big one with the yellow diamonds and the white diamonds and all of that happening. Let's do it. And by the way, if you have last minute requests for us, we have an hour and 20 minutes left in the show, and that's it. So if there's anything we can bring out, if there's anything new we can show you sooner rather than later, thank you. If there's anything we can do for you, this is the time. Shall we? This is the one I promised. Now, I know I mentioned it was $13,000. I know. But it's a 333, that's why. And it's in this stunning wraparound peacock feather design. It's 49, nope, that was the last one. Let me zoom back here. I'm overwhelmed by that. I don't care what the item number is. I just know it is a wow piece, isn't it? Only TVON could bring you the magic that this ring contains, really. This is just the magic. It really is. You're talking extraordinary stone here. No question about it. It's item number. What is it? Where's my bag? I don't even know. Here it is. Okay. It's 875. This is gorgeous. So remember the 544 we had the other day? If you were with me on a weeknight, I think it was either Monday or Wednesday. We had the biggest one we've ever had in a color change beam that was of this new batch with the ultimate clarity and the beautiful colors. Well, this is now the largest because the 544 is gone. So now, here you have it. The 3 carat 33 is here. Yay! And it's around, and it is spectacularly set with a yellow diamond halo, and those are natural, but they're very bright. And that's 24 points. And then you get, this feather design starts on one side with all the intricacy of the feather, open work, negative space, wraps around. The other side's going to be finished with diamonds on this band. And that's another 119 in diamonds. And this is what happens when you see that sphene on the move. Color changing still, green to red. But you don't need to wait to see the power of this stone because the brilliance and dispersion says it all. Let me try it on. What we're going to do is, I've already mentioned many times the $12,999, but I'm not sure if that's going to get the job done today. So let's try something a little different here on my 333. This is just, again, though, remember it's kind of like diamonds where, what would you guys do right now if I just brought out a 333 white diamond? Here's an even better question. What would you think if I brought out a 333 yellow diamond? It'd be a wow moment. But this is the equivalent, except more rare. It'd be easier for me to bring you 3-carat white diamonds and 3-carat yellow diamonds than it is 3-carat plus sphenes that change color. That's how rare this stone is in big sizes. So this is not like every other stone where we can go, oh yeah, 3 carats no different than a 1 carat, right? It's totally different. It's a totally different price tag, value, rarity, everything. That's why it's got a $13,000 price tag. But I did say earlier, I vowed to you that we would try, because remember we had the 1 carat 15? Gone, by the way, I auctioned that. That was a silly idea, but I did. I think right now, because I want to make sure that anybody who's really digging this piece, I mean, we flashed it earlier, a lot of you have been thinking about it. If you've been waiting for this, we want to make sure that it is that value you don't have to wait on too long. I'm going to do this. We're going to make it a lot easier as far as the budget is concerned as well. Let's make it a lot easier as far as the price tag is concerned, and we're going to get rid of $13,000. And I'm going to try to get in, because this is what we did. I had a $4,000 ring earlier in our first hour, ended up auctioning what it sell for around $1,500. So this one is much bigger. It's the round. It's got yellow diamonds, white diamonds that are going to total a major diamond weight, real close to 1.5 carats in diamonds. And so much gold, but comfortable and beautiful and wearable, and so much interest, because it really does show you the detail of the feather design, which is so special. I'm going to auction this off as well because I think it's the only way. It'd be one thing if I just dropped the price to $99.99. Still not sure that's going to do it. So we know how limited these fiends are. We had the 2 pairs of earrings, which, by the way, are still here, which also would be a great match to the ring, because both sets of earrings that I had with the fiend today were also rounds. So if you need to see, if you're now thinking about the ring and you need to see the earrings again, let me know. I'll show them to you. Let's not even start at $9,000. I really want to get this at home. And I don't know if anybody is on the lines yet. Nope. I don't know if anybody loves it yet. So here's what we're going to do. Trust me, we'll get you to love it because you love the ring. It's just the price tag that we need to share the same love for the value that we do for the ring itself. So instead of $9,000, $8,000, $7,000, $6,000, remember the $544 we had? Remember that. That sold for $8,000. This is not a lot different, and it's around. Let's do even better than even $6,000. I'm not even going to ask for $5,000 to start. We're going to go ultra, ultra low. This is, by the way, okay, it is under our cost. I shouldn't be doing that on the color change fiends. I really should not be. I should not be giving away color change fiends. I know better. I should never be doing this. But you know what? It's a Saturday. Let's shop. Let's get everything. We've done a good job of getting everything out the door pretty much today. Let's make sure we do the same for this one. Our now largest fiend we have, 333 in size, gorgeous round. Let's do it. Not even $5,000 or $49 or $48 or $47. This is going to be crazy. Not even $4,600. We're going to go $4,500 to open. It's the largest we have left by far. This is the way to go in this designer feather style mounting, and we're starting at 45. That's it. Take a look at it. We'll give it 60 seconds to get it going, and let's see where it goes. Oh boy. This is $25 increments, I think, are going to suffice here. That should be more than enough opportunity there. So $4,500 to start. We've got 60 seconds, and I'm going to try it on again. Whew, what a piece. Designer. Nobody else in the world is going to have that ring. That's for sure. Don't forget about those diamond studs we had at the top of this hour. We have 1 hour left in the show and 1 hour and 13 minutes left. So to be exact, We still have tanzanite earrings to show you. We don't have an open on this one at 45. Oh my goodness. No open yet. Looks like we might be moving along here. And what are we going to have next for you? We do get requests in too, because whatever you might need to see, we'll prioritize those requests. As always, I have a gorgeous heart-shaped ruby. We have some diamond hoops. We even have a tanzanite in a round. This is awfully pretty. One of our designer styles. Emerald drop earrings are here. Got a little, oh, we've got an iolite in our stardust mounting. I mean, you name it, we got it. So no open on this one. Well, that's too bad. You guys want to see the heart-shaped ruby? Look at this. Heart-shaped ruby with yellow and white diamonds. Okay, that's major. Or that's something we have coming up. Wow, that's a great stone, and it's a carat 20. We even did 18 karat gold on this one. Or how about the round tansy? Oh yes, please look at this round tanzanite. One of my favorite detailed mountings we do with huge diamonds. Yeah. Oh, do we? Oh my goodness, hold on, let's bring it back. We've got the open, it looks like, on this color change fiend after all. So I just got a little bit quick on that one. Let's see. Or at least we're verifying the open. Let me see. Do we have it? We've got it. All right. Jess, who do you have there? Hi. All right. So $4,500 we have. You know, should we drop the increments a little bit more just in case? Okay, $10 increments instead. Let's try it. We are going to give a final clock to this one already. Oy, oy, oy. Shouldn't be doing that, but we are, because we just got the, I know it was a little delayed open. We've got the open now, so we know it'll sell. So it's going to go. So now we're looking for anybody else who wants to come in, because in about 2 minutes here, it's going to be gone. The opportunity is going to be gone. And then the 333 in the round forever is bye-bye. So it's our last call. We're going to give it 2 minutes. I just reduced the increments a little bit, if that helps. And why wouldn't it? It helps, right? Any little bit helps. So instead of $25 increments, it's only $10 increments, and we're going to be in last call. We do have the open here at 45, so it's our very last call on this one. And what can I say? It's a designer custom piece. This peacock ring has had, it started actually as a pendant. Did you know that? Many, many moons ago. Started as a really high-end designer pendant. You loved it so much in the pendant, we made it and created essentially the ring version of. And it has been truly popular, as scarce as it is. We don't see it very often, right? Because it's very complex, it takes a bigger round, and you put a lot of money into the diamonds and the gold itself. So it's not like we can just put anything in this mounting, if you know what I mean. It's got to be a really important stone to really be suited for this mounting. So all that said, we're at $4,500 on our large fiend. We are selling it in 2 minutes. That just means that if you're not in on the phone lines and not bidding yet and you want to be, you got 2 minutes to dial in, and then we're going to sell it. It's that easy. It is that easy. And it should be a $13,000 ring. And now it's 45. So last call is coming right now. Are you ready? Don't let this pass you by. Whatever you do, do not let this pass you by, because after this one's gone, we're back down. I've got a couple more tomorrow, but they're also the smaller sizes, kind of like what we saw in the first hour, which was a carat 15. And that's good too. It's just they're so tough to get in the bigger sizes. Historically, even the first time around when I had this level of quality, which was about 1.5 years ago, we still only saw them top out at a carat, carat and a half. So it's just this new collection has given us 2 mega stones. It was the 544 the other day. Now it's the 333 today. And we're going to give it a final 2 minutes. I know it's not inexpensive, but in relation to and in comparison to how rare this stone is, it's dirt cheap. It's a $13,000 ring today. Now it's 45. Take a last look at it. Let's give it 2 minutes. Come on over and we'll see. And I really recommend it as is, but you don't even need to leave it that way. I would though. So in other words, if you wanted to do, let's say all yellow, you could. And then let me know if anybody's verifying on this one. Question? Yes. What about it? Of course. We had to go back to this one. We were going to show the tanzanite. If someone just asked, like, what happened to that tanzanite? It's just, again, we had the open on the auction come in, and so I had to go back to it. But we're going back to the tanzanite as well. So don't worry. Let me try this on one more time. We got a final 83 seconds here. And that's that. Oh, what a great ring. What a gorgeous ring this is. Yes, the tanzanite's coming. So is that ruby heart shape. That's coming out to play as well. Got a lot to show you. Not a lot of time left. We're approaching last hour already. Here it is on the hand one more time in the peacock style. And a color changing speen. They're going to hang on the phone lines. Wait for me. Okay. We got the tanzanite coming up next, that round 2.5 carat on the way in that beautiful designer style. You got a little sneak peek of that one. 44 seconds to make this one official. Oh, and it's got finishing too. We'll show you how that works. Obviously, we can't do a lot of under gallery detail because it's meant to be open. You're supposed to see through so that it can really replicate that feather style. But there you see that round, kind of round under gallery you have. So it's following the lines of the stone, lifting it up off the hand, creating a comfortable fit for you. And our final seconds remaining. And then the tanzanite's coming right out. It'll be 91.45 next. 10 seconds to make this official. 45 going once, going twice, 3 times. It is sold. Congratulations. Thank you so much. 91.45 is here. Thank you for waiting on this one to complete the auction. We'll come in a little closer on 9145, which is our 2 carat 50 blue wing block D in a round. Also clover style, but it has this really good concave 4-petal style here. So it's the 4-leaf clover, right? But it doesn't read necessarily as clover because of where the actual kind of semicircles are. You've got them all north, east, south, west. It looks like that beautiful designer, symbolic, big French designer, major. There's one French designer that does luggage. They do this symbol. There's one French designer that does fine jewelry. They do this symbol. It's everywhere. It's like a status look no matter what. It's 58 points in bigger diamonds. And then what they did was, in addition to the pave that runs in this concave 4-petal style, you've got a big diamond at the intersection of each as well. So that's really well done. And it is going to be white, yellow, rose. How unusual is this to see the yellow to start? Because usually we see the white gold. As a rule with the blue wings, this is going to give you an idea of what yellow gold looks like. But of course, you can get the white or the rose if you'd like. So there's no problem there. But we already have had a lot of people talking about it just from that quick little preview and mention. So now the $49.99 should be ring. Well, we're going to try something a little bit different on the 2.5 carat right now. And we'll make this a really simple, easy deal. And we're going to change it up. And look at the reds. It's almost like a red glow. As opposed to a flash, it's almost like there's a beautiful red glow that comes through on every section of the stone. Take a look at it here on the hand, and then you'll see what we're talking about. Isn't that great? Look at that. Great looking piece, set up high. Love the fact that it's got this little, do you see, I'll show it up close. It'll be a little easier to see how each one of those sections is concave. It's not just flat, dips down, but you have this bigger pave diamond work that's done in between every section. And then, you know what? I'll just blow it out right now. First caller, they're waiting. They've been waiting. You know what? Anybody who wants it, I'll just take it all the way down to $1,900. You know what? Make it better than $19.99. We'll make it even extra $500 off. Make it $1,499. That's it. $1,499. I'll follow this with a pair of tanzanite earrings that we have for you today as well. Got some time, mention them. We'll bring those out for you. Tanzanite earrings that are also going to be a similar look. They're actually going to be an Asher cut, but that really complements around beautifully because you have that same symmetrical kind of cutting. So we'll see those coming up after this. $14.99 though gets you that ring. Hopefully that helps you out there, and much better price tag than $49.99 if you ask me. So huge value. $49.99 is what it should have been, and now we got it to $14.99 only. So that will be our big tanzanite deal. Then we've got that big ruby coming up, that heart shape, carat 20. I do have the tennis bracelet. It is our biggest diamond tennis bracelet besides the one that's $35,000. We have a 9 carat 30 that is coming up. Do love this ring. Now let's get to the earrings that match or coordinate, really. I'll say coordinate. It's item number 9868 coming up. We'll have our last. Now we've had a lot of earrings, as I mentioned earlier. This would be an earring intense show. We've had those big diamond studs with the halos around them. We had some beautiful emerald earrings. Now tanzanites are here. Blue wing block D, but wait, that's rare. We don't see a lot of blue wing block Ds in an earring because we don't have a lot of the stones that are in the earring appropriate size. These are. I'm going to blow them out very quickly. If you need a great tanzanite, There's a lot of tanzanite we've had, but mostly in rings, right? So if you need an earring to go with, this is what I would suggest. And if you have one of our blue wing block Ds, you know that if you shop elsewhere, there are the tanzanite earrings, but are they going to match really? Because the color's not going to be the same if they're not blue wing block D. These are. So instead of paying, oh, we're going to mark these down too, 9868, once again, the item number on these, so I know we're just moving quickly through a couple pieces here for our last few minutes of this hour. That last round tanzanite, check and see if that's still available. We're just verifying there. And then here we go with an earring that I think really is going to go with whether you have an emerald cut, asher cut, sure. Round, cushion, oval, doesn't really matter. What I think is important to coordinate when it comes to earrings and rings is coordinate the color of your stones. That becomes the important factor there. That becomes the #1 priority. That's what these are going to do. Yeah? Oh, they're sapphires? Never mind, they're sapphires. Here's what we'll do, guys. We'll blow them out really quickly for you. And you know what? If you want them, we're just going to help you out. If you want them, we'll blow them out for $9.99. That's it. We'll do that. And then you know what we're also going to do? Blue zircon, emerald, fire opal. There is another fire opal here. Another fire opal? We got the big one with the saddle mounting. That's here too. And then one more tanzanite for you in the cushion cut. So if you want, guys, anything at all, let me know. We'll help you out. And we will show you what we got. So these are really, really important. Let's also get to this big tanzanite because I know we had that huge, remember the huge asher we had with the yellow diamonds? We've got another one, but it's a cushion cut with yellow diamonds. So many of you missed out on the asher. I know how, I know that was our first couple of minutes too. So let's do this. We're gonna move on. We've got the big, big tanzanite. Then I need your request for our last hour because we've shown you a lot of jewelry. We'd love to get whatever you'd like to see. I really, really, and I know we just had that sapphire ring in the bridge too. Think about how well that would go with it. And we really want you to consider that too. Then also the diamond bracelet, the large one, the big 9-carat 30. We'll bring that out. 7650 is coming up. So many of you saw this and said, yes, I missed out on the asher with the big yellows. Let's do it. And hello, reds. Sometimes I wonder, are you guys seeing the red at home? There's no question here. The red is so overly abundant in the stone. Who was shopping with you, Jalen, over there?
Her name's Cindy.
Cindy, thank you. So here we go with 7650. If you were with me in the first, 30 minutes, we had this big asher cut. It was a 723. This is quite a bit larger. It's a cushion cut. It's a 1663. But what it shares is that complement of the yellow diamonds on the sides and the pear shapes, and that will be 60 points in the yellow diamonds. So 1663 on the center, 60 points even in the yellow diamonds, and that's 30 points each. We got a mark down here. Now, can't be quite as low as that 7-carat because it's more than double the size. But it will be a great value, and we are at the top of the hour. So last hour is here on this Saturday. If you have any requests at all, this is the time to tell us. Tell me quickly. We'll help you out. Let's blow this one out too. And then, by the way, if you have any need for fire opal, I know we had that request from somebody. I guess it came in yesterday. So I did bring out some fire opals. If you're waiting on your fire opals, just say the word. We had one bigger fire opal earlier. We have another one still to bring out if you want to see fire opals. So again, big sizes are here. And then here's what we'll do on this one. $19,999 originally on this ring. We're going to take it a lot lower for you as well. And we're going to make it a huge value. So right as we get into our last hour here, how about the best per carat level? We can bring a 1663 and it does not lack for saturation at all. And it's not even going to be $99.99 either. So let's take a look at it on so you start to imagine the size. This is the finishing, by the way. So still a complete under gallery inside underneath that basket. Then here's your, look at that basket is solid on the sides. And then the profile of the basket's gonna have that little cutout detail, like a little dove's tail detail. And then you've got this beautiful yellow diamond weight on either side. This is one of the most saturated we have left in jewelry. It's not even $99, $89, $79, $69. I'm not sure how we're doing this, but it's not even $59.99 on a 1663, and that takes it real low as it is. Take it even lower. Do you realize already we're at $360 a carat with free yellow diamonds? Huh. It's going lower. Do you see the reds that are happening even on the hand? That is not something we typically see. I'm just going to, this is really happening, guys. 1663. That is $360 a carat with free yellow diamonds, free gold, and that's all 14K. But it's not 59. This is going to fly. Oh my goodness. And we had this happen on the Asher cut earlier where I don't know how many people missed out, but it was a bunch. Make sure you're on the phone lines right now. It's not even 59. Wait, guys, if anything comes down to the lowest per carat price ever, shouldn't it be more like a 1 or a 2 carat? Not a 1663? That's what's happening right now. It's going lower. This is one of my lowest per carat prices I've ever brought you on Blue Wing Block D overall. And we're not done discounting it. This is why you want to call. This is why you want to be ready. It's not 59, it's not 58.99, it's not even 58.88. Huge value. If that's what's kept you away from just bigger stones overall is, yeah, the price tag. Bigger stone, bigger price tag. That's how it's supposed to work all across the jewelry world. It's just not happening right now. It's not even $5,799 on a 1668 cushion. I find it being one of those bigger sizes that's manageable thanks to the way it's set because it doesn't do halos and halos around it. We didn't add the bridge, which adds all this extra length to the stone because the stone is sizable enough. So we kept it more tailored with the big yellow diamond on each side. So the 3-stone style, accentuating your big stone, it's not even $57.99. Go ahead and take it. Lowest per carat price. I think we're approaching lowest ever here on anything. Take a look. It's not even $57.99. What is happening with our tanzanite prices? This is unheard of. $57.77. And now your per carat price is $347 per carat. Oh, that's where you just get it even just for the stone. If you don't even need it in a ring or you don't need the yellow diamonds, well, that's okay. Because $347 a carat on a stone with some of the most intense red neons we have seen, it's happening right there. $347 a carat, I don't think we've ever seen that. Another level. All right, so that's just gonna get 60 seconds. And then I think that's gonna be gone. And then we'll show you any other requests you have. We've got a kunzite, we've got a blue zircon. We do have a really good emerald. I know we had a couple emeralds earlier. Okay, you've got to see this emerald. We'll do it next. One of a kind, super clean. The request we had earlier was for 3 carat plusers. Brought them out, they both sold. We've got a carat 62 that's new. Uh-oh. Well, that one's here at the moment. Let me just show you this emerald. 30 more seconds. This is it, $57.77. We have had even our 2 carat a couple of minutes ago. We had a 2.5 carat. Wasn't this per carat price? That is just, I mean, sometimes pieces are here and we get it. It's a little bigger, so it may not have as many people that are thinking about a 16 carat plus, but when it gets down to that level, if you have been thinking about a bigger stone, this is the time to take it. $57.77. Okay, so I've got to show you this emerald. I'm really curious how it's gonna look because in person, yeah, look at that. We always say this, like, oh, when we're up close, you're gonna see every inclusion. You'll be able to like literally count them and see them. Let me remind you that we don't do lab grown stones and we don't do green glass. Because honestly, to get an quote unquote emerald that looks like this, you would typically have to go that route. This is natural, Colombian, elongated, emerald cut. Oh, I'm gonna ask for one thing here as I try this on because believe it or not, this is gonna get even better. This is gonna get even brighter. This is, wow. We are in the presence of true rarity here. And it's still a good size. This is 1120878. Are you kidding? And the fact that this is not 50 grand right now is because in those rare instances when I've had a stone that's like a flawless look like this, and I'm not gonna call it truly, literally flawless, but it's the flawless look. You pay dearly. It's a carat 62, so it's still a huge size, but obviously looks bigger as emeralds always do. They're a less dense stone. So you get this big size. There's an elongation to your emerald cutting. It has 76 points in diamonds. And it's in yellow gold, and this is only one, obviously. Every emerald's a bit different. I am never gonna have another stone that looks like this one. This is truly, Spencer, do you have someone on this one already? No. What would you like? Tennis bracelet? Sure. I was actually going to do a full presentation. Indicolite too. Sure. Perfect. All right. So let me get this one out the door really quickly, and then we'll do the tennis bracelet and the Indicolite. And thank you for all these requests that are coming in for our last hour. Glad to see them. Here's what we're going to do. Nobody's on the phone lines. I kind of figured someone would be like, just give me whatever that is, because you've got to trust in the values. I mean, right? Athletes always say trust the process. They trust the work. You know, when someone has a good game, well, you know, trust the work. This is where you have to trust the pricing. Trust the value. Don't miss out on one-of-a-kind pieces that I can't duplicate because you think it's going to be, I don't know, $100,000? No. $10,000? No. This could rightfully be $79.99, and I feel confident it would go out our door right now. It's not. This is a great value. All of this quality, and again, this is the sad part. The bad part is we only have one. There's one caller that's going to get it. Caller 2, 3, 4, 10, whatever, 20 are going to say, darn it, why didn't I get in early? Because it's not even $79.99. This is unheard of value. And clarity, listen, I know. It's my birthstone. It's emerald. You have to deal with inclusions. And if you're a perfectionist and you want perfect emerald, there really is no such thing. So you look for that rare 1 in a billion that looks like this. And it's not $79, $69, $59, $49. It's not even going to be $39.99. I cannot say enough about this ring, but I mostly can't say enough about the value. And nobody's on the phone line, so you still have like a full runway here to be the first shopper that says yes and runs away all the way laughing to the bank because you got the stone. It's not $39. What did we do earlier that saw 2 pieces go out the door? $36.99. They were gone. This is how we do this. I told you, trust the value, because I'm taking care of you there. There's no question about it. We can do miracles. We do miracles. That's just as simple as I can make it. This is not even $29.99. And again, if you're like me and you're going, yeah, I'm not into emeralds because they're never clean enough. They're never good enough. They're never bright enough. They're never, all the things. That's inherent with the stone. This one is, you have my seal of approval. I would buy this emerald for myself if I could. I know I'm not going to get that option, and believe it or not, I'm going less than $29.99. It's already gone. It's already gone. Can I save them some extra money anyways? Yeah, I'm going to. Take a look. This is what I do. It's already sold. I'm going to make it, Jess, make it $24.99 for your caller. Congratulations. And then we'll get to the tennis bracelet. Spencer, who wanted to see the tennis bracelet? One last look at this stone. Look at that. Clean. That's gone. Congratulations. Let's get to the tennis bracelet. Oh, look at this. So this one needs a little bit of my help here. I'm going to coil it for a moment. I don't even think it's going to coil. The stones are too big. I'm going to try just for a minute here so we can zoom back. It's a 9 carat 30 diamond tennis bracelet. Spencer, do you have your caller on the line? Your requester? Okay, no, not yet. There's only one. That's why I mention it. So item number here is going to be, and I've been talking about this all day since we came on the air. This is outstanding. Outstanding. It is $61.99 is the item number. Whoo, it's a 7-inch white gold only, so it's got to be the Cinderella situation. It's a 9 carat 30. Let me do the math for you. Okay, Jess, who got that emerald? Do you know who got the emerald, Jess? Thank you, Nikki. Congratulations. Oh, what a piece. What a piece. What a piece. So this is 930. We break it down. I got 30 stones. They're 31 points each. 31. Sound familiar? Remember we had the earrings that so many picked up earlier that had the 32 pointers? Well, this is the 31 point each. But it's not an earring with one on each side. It's 30 stones, 7 inches, all around your wrist. You ready? There's only one. $29,999. Here's the deal. I'm going to make this for only, and I know that we just had someone request it. I don't have anyone on the phone lines. This has been happening all day long. Here's the deal. I got one only. There was a time when we would maybe be able to like make another one if you waited and waited and waited and waited. It's down to this. We know we can't get these stones at this value, so thank you. It's down to just this one at this price, which is also what's motivating us to bring the price down below even $9,999. Hello, they're huge stones. And I know sometimes we see silly things like $1,000 a carat on VS diamonds. This is right there. But this is not a diamond accent. This is not a 1-point stone. They're not 10-point stones. They're not 15 or 20 or quarter carats. They're almost a third of a carat each, going all the way around your wrist. I'm going to show it to you on the wrist. We only have one, and it's going to fly because there are diamond values, and then there are those once-in-a-lifetimes, and that's where this is. Take a look at it. Size-wise, you got to see what that's all about. That is going to show up. This is not for the, we had the 369 the other day, but this is same size stones all the way around. It's an insert closure. You're going to have that 1 figure-8 safety. So that slides into the other side, which is like that. Then that little button is how you release it, by the way. So it's a little, just kind of discreet little button. That's where you're going to press it down. That's what releases it inside. So it's like a little locking mechanism on the inside. That button right there, I'll just show it with that high polish. That's what releases it. So you'll just give that a little push. That'll open it up. And then to put it together, all you do is slide that side into the other, and then you're going to lock it with that figure-8. Here's what we're going to do. All, look at that, consistent white diamonds and 31 points each. And yet the fluidity, the workmanship, not just a little wiry, lightweight basket of gold, but instead a lot of gold weight holding every single one of those stones like is necessary. And it's not even $99.99. This is one caller only. You will wear it every day, I hope. You'll own it for a lifetime. Obviously, it's that kind of piece that then stays in the family for like the ultimate heirloom piece that's in the family for generations and generations and generations to come. But it's not even $8,999. And here it is again on the wrist. I think size perspective on this one's just so important to see how big those stones are, because that's what we rarely do is a size like this. And we're going to blow it out right now. It's 88, one caller in the white gold, and then we're bringing out the big indicolite that's new today as well. So one more time up close as we wrap it around and around so you can see as much of those stones matching as possible. And that'll be 88. That's our lowest price on that one, by the way. So really good look at it there. All those white diamonds. I think if you got those diamond earrings as well, whether you got the 2-carat total weight, whether you got the 32 pointers that we had, the 64 points total weight with the halos around it for $9.99, this would be a great match. Obviously, diamonds go with everything. They're wearing, you know, you wear them every day, etc. I mean, that's what you got to do. So which one did you pick up, Will? Oh, which one? Black diamond? Oh, really? Oh, cool. Oh, yeah, if we need to flash it, let me know. So here we are with coming up. We're going to show you a heart-shaped ruby before the show is over. We do have that other request, which is going to be that indicolite, which we have a faceted stone today. Don't usually see too many of those. We do have a cat's eye, but we have a true faceted version. We have the prettiest cat's eye with pink diamonds. I got to show this to you. I've got to show this. I know we've seen a number of cat's eye indicolites, but as we approach our faceted stone, I just want to show this to you because it's actually done in rose gold with pink diamonds and white diamonds, and that is my favorite cat's eye indicolite we've seen by far. That is just creative and inventive and beautifully one of a kind. So if you'd like the tennis bracelet, don't think that's going to stick around too long. And then we do have the faceted indicolite as promised, but I had to flash that in case you were thinking about. If you've seen a couple cat's eyes, but they're usually in the white gold, we actually done white and yellow, but look at how pretty that is with that first halo of pink diamonds. Now, I know we had a request for a faceted stone. I have the most beautiful elongated 7-carat 68 here. Yes. Oh, short. I don't even know how did this, I didn't even see this come up. Got it. We have black diamonds. Okay. I was so into that tennis bracelet, I didn't even realize that we had this fabulous black diamond here for Diane. And she already picked it up, right? Now, did she get the white or the rose? She got a white gold. Okay, because it looks like we have it available in rose gold if anybody wants this next one in rose gold. I'm just going to flash this because Diane already picked it up in the white gold, but it looks like we have the ring in rose gold if anybody would like it. It's item number 9566, so we'll just bring up some information for her really quickly. Thank you, Diane. What in the world is with this price tag? It's a carat 80 black diamond that's all faceted. That's that fancy facet pattern that doesn't just have a flat table facet but builds up. And then you have a carat 18 in diamonds. So that's $298 in diamonds, and it's $999. And I mentioned that, yeah, the prices today are just they're crazy good. There's no way to say it. Crazy good. Diane has it already in the white gold, so the white gold is not available, but there is, I don't know if we have the rose gold. Maybe it'd be helpful to bring it out to show it, maybe, if we have it. Because it says here we have the rose gold, and somebody's got to take this in the rose gold. I am a huge fan of, I'm not really a big fan of rose gold typically, but I really like rose gold with black diamonds. So you know what, let me see if we can bring that out. Would you check on that, Will, and see if we can bring it out in the rose since Diane already picked it up in the white? I'll try to show it to you in the rose, and then we'll see it out the door. So hold on that, and we'll see if we have it to show you. If you just want to pick it up, you can. If you can imagine it in your mind, if you can imagine what it looks like in the rose. But Diane, thank you, and congratulations. Did she get it for $9.99? Because this is a crazy good value. Here it is. It's in the rose gold. Same item number. This is the one. Hold on, let me clean it up. This is the one you now have available to purchase because Diane already picked up the white gold. So Diane, that was your ring. Thank you again. And then here is the rose gold option. And there it is, black diamond, same thing, specs are the same. And there it is in the rose gold, $9.99. So let me try that one on since the white gold's already spoken for. Thank you, Diane. We'll have the rose gold going out shortly here. Let me try it on for you. Then we're gonna get to that faceted indicolite, which you got a little preview of. Here's what the rose gold. Now, you don't see, because it's diamonds across the hand, side to side, you don't see a lot of the gold, but I really do. I've always liked a black diamond, always. I've always liked that look in rose gold. So again, just wanted to show it to you so you realize it doesn't always, you know, when you don't see a lot of gold as far as the way it's set, because you have these big diamonds that are clustered really from one side to the other, you're getting $298 in diamonds for $9.99. Spencer, do you have the rose gold? Not yet. That one's here. Let's see. We've got more calls coming in. We're verifying. Then we'll get to the indicolite. Jess, who was your, never mind, she's on the phone. We'll find out who the requester is in the indicolite. We've got that coming up. The cat's eye with the pink diamonds is here. We are so excited about this ring, but I don't have any more than just this one. So that's the time to pick it up. Let us know if you have any last minute requests. We have 40 minutes left. We're good? All right. Rose gold's here. That's so much diamond weight for $9.99. I'm a little stunned, but that is just a nice, Diane, thank you for just letting us bring that out. That's a fun one. So somebody's going to take that. And if you really, even if you're like me, you're like, normally I'm not into rose gold. I just don't do it normally because my skin tone, I just don't think it doesn't pop on my skin tone. But I'll tell you, that black diamond set with the rose gold prongs there, and then the rest of the white diamonds are really just solid seamless all across the way. Take it if you love it. That's worth it just for the mounting, honestly, really. I mean, you know that. If you want to take out the black diamond and put something else in it, that'd be appropriate. Let's go back to our wheel. We're going to take a look at the indicolite here, which is needing a little bit of room. This is one of the few faceted stones we have. We've been bringing out a lot of the cat's eye varieties of late. They've been going, but this is going to be item number 851. It's a good one. It's a really good one, and it also is specialty cut. This is a cushion cut still, but it's got a slight little almost waviness to the faceting. So almost think like an emerald cut meets a cushion cut together. It's our big stone, 768 is the carat weight. It's got 39 points in the diamond stacked on the sides there. That would be a triple row, little stair stack design there in that 39 points. And we've got it in the white. You can change that if you want to. The black diamond and the rose gold is still here if you want it. That is such a good value. But here we go, 768. Loving this one, very tough to find these stones because they have to be a very specific color because most tourmalines are green. Did you know that? Out of the thousands of identified colors of tourmaline in the world, most of them, the vast majority of what's out there, are green. And that's a little more common of a color. When you start to get into what is a blue color, again, it's a little different. It's not like a sapphire blue. It doesn't really work that way. A tourmaline in the blues is known as indicolite. And there are just a few different colors of tourmaline that instead of just calling it by its color, as an adjective, it's actually called a special name. And Paraíba is a good example of that, right? That's that copper-bearing material that's got the blue greens. If you see a red pink, if it's a fuchsia, it's known as rubellite. It's really rare to find a yellow tourmaline, but when you do, they're called jaunite. So you get very specialty, more unique colors of tourmaline have their own individual and specific names to go with them. That's where indicolite comes into play. This is known as that blue tourmaline. So you're not just getting the green color, you're getting more of that really intense. It's kind of like a, think of it like a peacock color a little bit. It's not the peacock ring, I realize, but it's like a peacock blue-green color. Take a look. It's clean, though. That's what's so unique about this one. And it's going to be better than, how about this, $99.99? No, that is where we normally see them. We've got a huge price discount for our last hour here, and you guys got to let us know if you have any requests because we're down only at 35 minutes left, and we are ready to show you what we can do here and make it even better than $99.99. I don't know who our requester was for this, but I don't know if they expected to see something this colossal. It's very unique. Here's what it looks like on the hand, because that's how you got to see it translate. Oh, yeah. And there is, see, this is what also is the challenge. There's a lot of material out there that's just too dark. It's the same thing that happens with sapphires that are blue. Sometimes, and most of the time, they're just too dark. Can't tell you how many indicolites I've had to sell over the years prior to TVON existing, where it was like, they're just like, I can't even really get behind it because they look more just like that deep, deep, dark, almost like onyx. Now, if I want an onyx, I'll go buy an onyx. It's going to be a whole lot more affordable than a tourmaline anyways. So if you're going to dive into this category of rare blue tourmalines, then get that blue color. Let's see it. Let's see it show through. And then this one in particular, because of that modified faceting, it's giving you a different kind of glow. Let's just we got to take care of this price. Blow it out right now. $4,999 is not your price. We're going to go even lower than that. Make it a really simple deal. I know we very seldom see these stones, especially in this size, this clarity, this color. This one's got it all. And we're going to make it $3,999 instead. So I'm taking a $10,000 ring because it is that size and that clarity, and this is what it does. You've got a whole laser light show effect going on in that stone. That is all thanks to that clarity. Thank you, Mother Nature, for that. But then the clarity and the faceting just helping that all come to life. That's the difference. $39.99. Only one. Let's get to something affordable after this. We do have that ruby coming up. We got to show you that heart shape. Let's bring the love. We've got a carat 20 Burma in yellow and white diamonds in 18 karat gold. That's got to be seen before we run out of time. Here's what the indicolite looks like close up. So all of that color you were seeing, there it is up close. So you can really appreciate how beautifully cut that is. And just again, a specialty cut there. Double prongs too to make sure it's super secure. And then I think even the prongs are complementary to the cutting. I mean, call me crazy, but I think there's something very kind of matching and coordinating about that too. So $39.99, let's keep moving. We only have a few minutes and we know we're gonna get requests at the end of the day. So we wanna make sure we help you out with all of those. And then we've got, oh, one more thing. This is a very popular mounting that we have. Boy, I knew something was awry or something was amiss when that black diamond, the rose gold is still here. But here we are with our, I have a round iolite here, and I know iolites have been very in demand. Take a look though, see? Our iolites don't look like other iolites. Here's another classic example of not something we normally bring. We're bringing it because this one is a 319 that looks like a tanzanite or a cashmere blue sapphire. Now, do I have a cashmere blue that's 3 carats 19? No, I do not. Never have. This is the look you get in one of our kind of our new signature here as well, because a lot of people love this mounting. I'm with you. It's item number 1120216. It's another one of a kind. That's a 319 round iolite and what is normally dubbed the water sapphire because it looks like a watered down sapphire is kind of what it looks like. Imagine if you were able to dilute the color of a blue sapphire. That's what iolite typically looks like. And usually it's got some issues where the color's not really pure or constant. It can be a little bit, oh, how do I describe it? It looks like almost kind of inconsistent coloring. This is just true, just gorgeous, right? I mean, it looks like the most neon tanzanite you've ever seen. It's a 319. This mounting has a carat 19 in diamonds as well, or carat 20 rather. It's all going to be set into the gold. So for being a bigger ring with a wider stance in the gold weight, you've got every single piece except the iolite set flush into the gold. So you've got really wearable, really easy, smooth to the touch. It's a lot of diamond weight. It's a carat 20 in diamonds, but it's also set within. It's complicated to do. It's why we don't see this mounting all the time. And then you've got the finishing on the inside. As we get ready to wrap up our Saturday, and this is where, again, I really would encourage you to dial in early because there's a markdown on this one. And, you know, it was supposed to be $59.99. That's what happens when you get really good iolite. And the bottom line is this. You would never get this look in tanzanite or sapphire at this price tag, ever. So it could be, if it is an alternative for you to those two stones that I just mentioned, or you're collecting stones and you're realizing don't have a really good iolite, here you go. And it's a better price than half off $3,000. No, it's not $2,000. It's not even $19.99. One only, just one. We can even, we'll change the gold if you want to. If you want the yellow or the rose instead of the white gold, no problem, take a look. We only have this one. So that's where it becomes real critical here. Come on in, we'll blow it out right now. We'll make it $1,499. Have one, that's it. It's got to go. We are going to show you the inside, then I'll try it on. This is that finishing I was telling you about. A whole floral under gallery happening there, side to side all the way through. The scattered effect of having these diamonds that are burnished, they're all slightly different size stones too. There'll be slightly different round brilliant diamonds you have, and then of course it goes on the hand so you can see the size that it gives you. But that is going to be a one and one alone. So that'll be that. $14.99. Let me know. We got to move some jewelry here at the end of the show. We've got to go, and I'm going to bring out the ruby next, which is probably what we should skip at this point. I'm bringing it out. And let us know if you have any questions. We still have that big diamond tennis bracelet. You got to take that. $930. The $930 diamond tennis bracelet for under $1,000 a carat. Okay, Spencer, I feel like you've got this one. I feel like he's going to be taking that iolite and running with it. Any gold you want, $14.99. What a value. Ruby's next. Let's see who's got this one. Jalen or Spencer? Who's it going to be? Nope. Not yet? Okay. Look at this. Can't tell you how many times. I got to admit something to you guys. I normally skip iolites. I don't even show them. I've had them and I don't show them. This one I'm like, nope. Happy to show it. Happy, proud to show that one. That's good. So coming up, okay, so I'm going to fight fire with fire here. We've got a huge ruby coming up in the rarest cut you can get. So you know the problem with rubies? There are no problems with ruby except one. It doesn't like to be cut in funky sizes or shapes or anything like that. We don't get big sizes. We don't get really unique shapes. Let's show you what I have here, because if you ask me, if you're going to get a heart-shaped stone, what color should it be? I think it should be red. That's what I think. It's item number 732. Is that perfect? And when we always tout our rubies in yellow gold, and then we tout our white diamonds and how lovely they are, let's give it all to you. Let's give you yellow diamonds in yellow gold. Let's give you white diamonds in white gold. Let's make a two-tone, 18-karat solid gold mounting to hold your ruby in place. And this is a Burma ruby. It's a carat 20. And I am going to have to go crazy wild on this one because otherwise it's going to stay here and we can't have any more jewelry stay here. Very, very busy 2 hours. And then last hour, I think everyone's going, I got my jewelry. I'm ready to go. I picked up some, and I hope you did, because boy, we had some values today. And I know those earrings, if you want to check on the earrings, by the way, I'll try to flash those earrings we had. It was about 90 minutes ago. We brought the big diamond studs with the halos. Best value of the day, $9.99. So we'll try to recap those if we can. This ruby, though, I got all these pieces left for the show, but they're all $99.99. I'm trying to work with you on that and make sure we can do some better values. I'm just going to put this one on the auction block. Forget about $99.99. That could be a buy it now, but let me give you a hint. Don't buy it now. I mean, buy it now, but not at the buy it now price, if that makes sense. We're not doing $99.99. I get it. It's a carat 20 private collection Burma. It's the heart shape, which is rare. These are stones that don't like to be cut anything but an oval. It's why 99%. Think back to what you've seen in Burma, even here. Usually it's an oval. Every now and then, if we can still manage to bring you the clarity and the glow that we require, of course, we're not interested in bringing you anything but Burma. It's the best. I'm not bringing you Mozambique stones. I'm not. Certainly not bringing you any of those other stones. There's a lot of different sources for ruby. It's not just all about Burma, but Burma is the best. So that's what we're going to bring you here. And you know what? Instead of $99.99, Tony, I'm not kidding. That's a $99.99 piece. I know I have to add diamond weights, and I will. But this is a very important stone and perfectly cut. This is not a pear shape trying to be a heart. It's a true defined heart shape. It's a carat 20. Did I mention it's all 18 karat gold? Yes. Then you get another, it's 32 points in yellow. In addition to that, another 1 carat in the white diamond. So 132 total diamond weight, big ruby in the middle, and what are we doing? It's whatever you want to do, guys. Whatever you want to do. But that is a $10,000 a carat stone here. They're $20,000 per carat in wholesale. That is excluding the fact that this is a rare, rare, rare heart shape that is up and over a 1 carat size. I'm excited when we get a 1 carat. This is a carat 20. Take a look at it. Yes. Yellow diamond with the pink diamonds? Okay. Did you tell them how much it is? It's not inexpensive. We'll show it. We'll show it here. We'll show it. Just wanted to know if you gave away all the secrets yet. Okay, here's what we'll do on the ruby. I don't know. 5,000 still seems like that's going to be a tough, tough, tough hill to climb. I'm not starting at 5, 45, 4,000, 35, $3,000. Sounds more like it. Let's not do that either. Whatever it's going to take. I'm going to go $2,500 to start. Let's do it. $10 increments, Tony. That's it. Still have our rose gold black diamond. Still have the 930 tennis bracelet. Still have, I think we have a pair of the white diamond earrings. We'll try to recap those. Still going to show you the big yellow diamond. It's a 2.5 carat with pinks. But we are now starting an auction. Nope, I shouldn't be doing it. I should probably skip it. The diamonds that are on the sides, carry that through. Looks like we have the open at 25. Thank you very much. We have the $2,500 open. It is at, look at this, diamonds, triple row on the sides, including the white, the yellow, the white. It's a triple halo. Look at the 2 yellow diamonds. They're fantastic. They're consistent. They're matched. But then the really big diamonds on the outside. How about that ruby? Whew, that ruby is everything. Because it's truly everything. Big size, rare cut, great clarity and color, and it is at 25. Who do we have with the open? Because here we go again. A one and done. Thank you so much. Take a look at this. On the hand, here we go. There it is. So really statuesque kind of piece. Why stop at just the heart shape? We kept it going. Kept that theme running through. This is as is with the yellow diamonds and the white diamonds. Hey, it's going to go with everything. You've got the yellow and the white gold as well. So you have all that happening. We do have our open. It's going to sell, but we're 2 minutes away from doing just that. $10 increments only. Here it is. And for anybody who wants to get a ruby with symbolism, July's birthstone, by the way, which will be here before you know it. We are almost to June. It's July's birthstone is the king of all gems. We call it the king. It's the king of all gemstones, but beyond that, that's a category we can use for any old material. There are so many different things. There are little obstacles you get with rubies, and it's how do you get big size, chromium rich as it is. That's what inhibits the sizes from growing large in nature. It's the rarity of this cut, which is so special. It's the clarity, though. I mean, let's be real. The toughest aspect after you've achieved size, color, origin, after all that's done, which you got, how do you get a stone that is clean and lively and glowing as if it's a red diamond? Which, by the way, that's the one color diamond we have not had on this show ever. That's how rare it is. I can bring you chameleons and blue diamonds and fawn diamonds, but we don't bring the red diamonds because that's how rare they are naturally, right? You don't see them. That's considered the rarest stone in the world is a natural red diamond. So the next best thing is a Burma ruby that looks like a red diamond. But again, it's important in its own right. This is not something that I don't even want to make that comparison, except I can't help it when this stone is glowing the way it is. So we're going to give it a last call here. We're at $2,500. Hopefully we made it easy with the increments being as like almost non-existent as they are. And we're going to be in last call. So it's our last chance. I said as is, you know what? You don't even have to leave it like that, but why? I really would advise against changing that. I would advise against going all one gold color. Just go with it the way it is here because it's what's going to show off the yellow diamonds and the white diamonds the best way. Plus, it's going to give you versatility where it goes with everything. So let's get last call. It's a 2-minute clock. You got 2 minutes to dial in if you want to be eligible to bid. That's that. $10 increments. Gorgeous ring, bigger size. What about that carat 32 and diamonds around it? All that's happening. Take a look at it. Last call and $2,500. Let me know if you're verifying, Spencer, on this one. And we have a final 2 minutes left. And just look at that. I mean, even here, I don't even have that facing directly up to eye level. And look at how clean that is. Look at how bright and clean and beautiful and glowing. That's what I'm talking about. It's got everything happening in one great ring. And then you get that gorgeous triple halo. And it's at 25. We have 95 seconds to get you in if you'd like it. And this is just tremendous. And then we'll try to recap those diamond earrings. We still have that yellow diamond and pink diamond ring to show. Anything else you want to see? We're down to about 22 minutes left. So this is going to be all wrapped up. And when it is, 22 minutes left in the Saturday, that's it. And then we're back with you tomorrow to do it again, but all new jewelry. So, you know, if there's anything today, from today, you want to pick up or purchase or own before it's gone to somebody else, well, you got a minute left on this auction. I'm going to try it on again, Tony. This is the best angle. I love looking through the sides there. When you see this swing to the left and right, and you see how this looks, and the fact that it's a heart shape, that's a wasteful cut, yet it's still maintaining a carat 20 size. That is so impressive. Here it is on the hand, though, because that's really important. This overall ring is large. It goes far beyond. Yeah, it's a carat 20 ruby. Look at that glow. Even when I'm blocking the light, because when it's up close, you can really blast the light through it. There's nothing behind it, right? But even when it's on the hand here, now you've got, you know, the ability for the light to go all the way through the stone. It's still showing off here thanks to the clarity. You can still see that glow that's happening. Final 29 seconds. Let me know if anybody's verifying. Spencer, Will, Joanne, you verifying? Anybody else? 20 seconds till we make it official. Looking for 2510. Last call, last call. So glad we got this in today. So glad we got to show this to you today. Look at that glow. Isn't that nice? 6 seconds remaining. Do we have 2510? Do you have it? Got it? Sold. Congratulations. Guess what's coming up? Item number 7971. Back out to play. Flashed it earlier. Yes. Yes. Who were you talking to? Did she make a request yesterday? Do you think that's who made the request yesterday for some fire opals? Okay. 3 or 4. You got it. Well, we'll show you what we've got. Coming up, I did have one earlier, but that was 6 carats, so we'll go a little smaller. This is the 241 natural yellow diamond. Intense color to it. I mean, look at that color. It's a very nice color. It's brilliant cutting, VS material, pink diamonds on the side. That's 24 points. That's a 12 and a 12 on each side. This one is as is. So it's pink gold, yellow gold, white gold. That's tricolor. You get all 3. And then you also have the 58 points in the white diamonds as well. I have 58, Tony, not 60, so we'll go with that. It's 241, though, so that is the second largest yellow diamond overall. But if you've seen the 3 carat, you know I call it the funky cut. It is a funky cut. It's a non-traditional cut, so that's why that 3 carat is still hanging out here. This is the finishing through the inside. So solid finished under gallery. You have this incredible, look at those intense pinks. I mean, they really are. I called them almost purple earlier. I'm sticking with that. They are almost purple. They're intense. When you really see those directly face up into those stones, you really see how intense they are. And I'm going to do that with each side here so you can see. But it started at $59,999. So there's the one pink purple. Here's the other, which it's a match. And it's just extraordinary in every way. I told you it's a little bit more money than some, but you know, you understand why. It's a 241. It's got the really important pink diamonds that are so saturated beside it. Has the diamond weight, the 18 karat gold. We have one, it's as is. Let's blow it out. Let's do what we can. Let's do everything we can. I'm going to take every discount opportunity and roll it all into this one here. And it's not even half this price, which is $30,000. That's great. But it's better. It's not $20,000 either, and it's not even $19,999, as you have to see this on for the size perspective. That is how it looks. Very highly saturated yellow here, that is for sure. To go along with, think about it, that's part of why it needed to be saturated pinks. I think the tones would just be off. If you put a traditional pink diamond color, it'd be too light. to sit next to that yellow. That yellow is just that saturated. So that's why we opted for those really, really important purple pinks. All the saturation levels are on par. It's not even $19,000, $18,000, $17,000. It's not. It's not even going to be $16,000. We are going to blow it out for $15,999. We have made every last discount and rolled them all into one on this one to make it that value of just under $16,000 for the bright saturated yellow and the pinky purples and the white diamonds as well, which are all big individual round brilliants as well. So how about that? 3 different colors of gold and diamonds, 3 different cutting styles as well, rounds, pairs, and that fabulous radiant cut in that VS. And let me also remind you, if you have any requests or anything you'd like to see before we go off the air, we still have 2 pairs of color change skeins that are here. We had pairs of earrings earlier. We brought them both out, so I think those are still both here. Had a really fabulous pair of 2-carat diamond studs as well. So as far as 3 carats in fire opal, here are some options for you. I'm going to start with a 438 just in case she wants to go with a lot of, well, either way, to be honest, they both have big diamond weights. Let's start. Got another request to get to. This is the pear shape. Fire opal, yes, 4-carat 38. It is probably the most red we've seen of any, and it's item number 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3. 438 fire opal. Yeah, in no way does it ever look like a 4-carat 38. I know opals are like we're accustomed to that, but this stone, instead of saying, oh, it looks double the size, it looks triple the size. Seriously, maybe more. It's a 438 carat 50 in diamonds exactly. That's the signature style modified for that pear-shaped stone. We have a few minutes left. Let's do something crazy good here, and this is how we do it. This one's going very quickly, I have a feeling. And let me show it to you on, give it a little polish here. Does this look like a 438 to you? Hold on, it's a teeny size, so there we go. What do you think? Because just a few minutes ago, there was a 16-carat, 17-carat tanzanite. It was almost 17. It was about this size. So I think you'd be looking at like 4 times the look as it is 438 in actual carat weight. We're going to blow it out right now. The first caller on this one, let me know, Mary, if you like it. We're going to blow it out for, well, ooh, this has been $79.99 for a while. That means it's time to really do some drastic reductions. Let's make it $29.99 for this 4-carat 38 with the carat and a half. Now, if you want to go a little smaller, because I know she was originally saying 3 to 4, if you could go to a 2-carat plus, let me show you what we have in the saddle mounting. This will give you 2 options. So let me get this one off my hand here, and then we'll show it to you one more time. And also, it's got great finishing on the inside, which you see all the way through there. I'm also going to show you a brand new one here today that is a 2-carat 68 in the saddle. So let's go to, this one's verifying right now. Here's the other option. Probably before you make a decision, take a look at the new oval we have here as well today in, you know, the famous saddle ring. The saddle mounting with a big diamond weight. This will be item number 856. Now here's another one, 268, sure, but it looks, again, probably triple that. So you've got the 268 plus a carat 71 in the diamond weight. Here are the 2 for comparison. Pear shape is here, but verifying. Here's what I'll do on this one. If anybody would like an end of the show special, well, guess what? We're at the end of the show. This is special. And I'm not just talking about a special piece. The pricing coming to be, like, this is how we do it. And this was just a great request here. I'm so glad we have a chance to get to it because that's your finished undergallery. This is about as comfortable as a ring can get. So before you just write it off because it's this big wide style or size, this is what we call the saddle ring, but it's made in such a way that it is, I promise you, so comfortable, covered in diamonds that actually has a bit of a textured style to it as well. So it's not just throwing a bunch of diamonds on a flat surface. It's got a little texture. It's got this bit of it's a subtle little cleft here on the top and the bottom. So you see that. And you can do white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold. But this is the deal. Here we are at the end of the day. We've got about 13 minutes, and I'm showing you the bag. It's $59.99. That's what I'm supposed to get. If you know our big fire opals, you know This one has a carat 71 in diamonds though, so it obviously goes up in price. Let me show it to you up close, and then what we're going to do is blow it out because it's the end of the show and we're there, and we're going to make this a lot easier than even $59.99. I have got a value that's going to make sure it's going to guarantee it goes, and right away and right now, there's only one way to do this. I got news for you though. For those of you that watched the show for a while, and do you remember the days when we would see this almost weekly? We'd see the saddle ring. I think out of all the mountings we've ever created, this is the most popularly requested and purchased as a semi-mount, meaning you love the mounting so much, you've called in and had us make you one for a stone that you already have. And then you get it at home, you have your jeweler set your stone. $59.99. I say that because I've sold this as a semi-mount over and over and over again. And gold and diamonds have gone up, labor's gone up. And the last time I recall having the specific price, we're probably going back about 6-7 months ago. The last time I recall having a price on this mounting, it was over $4,200. My price tag is better today on the entire ring because I want to make sure it goes at the end of the show. And I know we might have somebody already thinking about it. This was already requested. We had requests for big fire opals before the show. We had them during the show. We've had them in the last couple of minutes. But I'll give you this hint. If you don't care about the fire opal 1 iota, you still are going to get this ring. And here's why. The mounting is literally more. The mounting is more. So if you want this ring or the mounting, you're taking it at this value because there's the mounting price. Tony just put up that, well, I rounded down, but that's the mounting price by itself without a 268 gorgeous top quality fire opal. In white, in yellow, in rose, in your size, the whole ring is less than $4,200. All I would say, we've been saying it all day, call in early. It's the key to getting in, especially when discounts are happening at this level. Take a look at it. It's not even $4,200. It's not $39.99 either. This is one of those values. We are going to have so many people miss out, and that just, oh, that's always tough to take because I'm up here warning you, this is going a lot lower than $39.99. This is going lower than I think anybody would ever imagine today. It's not $39, it's not $29, and it is not even $2,500. There you have it. The saddle ring never goes for that. We've talked about this. So instead of even 25, 24, 23, 22, white, yellow, or rose gold, that is nearly a carat and 3/4 in VS diamonds, and it's not even 22 or 21 or $2,000. This has never happened on the saddle mounting. I don't think it'll ever happen again. It is $1,999, and yes, you're getting the 268 gorgeous fire opal in the center. And that's in white, yellow, or rose gold. Here it is on the hand again for you because you have got to see this. And for $19.99, somebody's taking it. Because I've been trying to reduce these bigger fire opals of late because so many of you said, I like the fire opals, but I don't want to spend $5,000 or $6,000. Well, here you go. This is it's the tiniest little price tag on a what? We had one earlier. What did they want? It's a 6 carat that we had earlier. Okay, can she go $599? Did she ask her if she saw the one earlier? I don't want to bore her if she did. She did see it. What does she need then? Because I've shown 3. That's all I have in front of me. We can go back. The $599, I could show it again. That's the one we showed earlier. Gotcha. Yes. So you want to see that one again, Jalen? Okay, so the $599 less diamond weight. You got it. We'll show that. We did have it earlier. So let me go ahead and remind you that $19.99 gets this one too. That is unheard of. Bye-bye. It's going to go. And this is in the white. You can choose it in the yellow or the rose. But look at that. And yes, 268, but doesn't look like a 268. It looks like a 6 carater. It looks like a 6 carat. That's just what fire opals do. It's what all opals do. Fire opals, black opals, crystal opals, you name it. They all water-based stones. Well, that's a value. So Jalen, hang on. As soon as we get this one gone, we're going to show her the $599 we had earlier. This might as well be the semi-mount segment of the show. It's a 42, last time I remember. It's probably gone up since then. But the last time I know I quoted a price on the mounting, it was over $4,200, and now the whole ring with the fire opal is $19.99. That's just a value right there. That is a value. $19.99. Let me know who's got it. Will, are you taking this one? Spencer taking the 268? Jess, Joanne, anybody taking the 268? Let me do this. This is the one you want to see, the $5.99. I bet you a lot of people want to see this one again. Maybe if you weren't with us in the first couple of minutes, you might want to see this. 291 is the item number. We'll recap it. It's a larger stone with lesser diamond weight, so kind of the opposite. We'll go $5.99, 39 points. 3 rows, stacked on the sides, white gold, needs polishing. $5.99 is the carat weight. You know what? Same price. Same price, $19.99. So now, if you were thinking about the saddle ring, and you're seeing the comparison now of what happens when you go larger stone, less diamond weight, or you can go, whoa, 268 with more diamond weight. Each of those separately, individually, $1,999. Well, well, well. 2 great fire opal values right here at the end of our show. So $19.99, this one or this one, you decide. Both available in any gold color you want. Both available in the size you need. Okay. Anything else we can recap? We have 7 minutes left. 7 minutes until, we'll see you tomorrow. 10 a.m. Pacific time, noon Central time, 1 p.m. Eastern time. All happening. I'm going to see if we have, let me ask this. Do we have, Joyce, I'm going to double check. 882 diamond earrings, we still have any left? I sure hope so, because I'm thinking we need to show these again in case anybody joined us here in the last maybe hour or two. We're going to show a recap of what I think is the best value here today. The pear shape for $29.99 is also still here, but I'm leaving up the 2 $19.99 deals. Jalen, which one did you decide on? Let's show the diamond studs one more time. Jalen, do you want the $5.99? No, what can we show her? Uh-huh. Can you run back real quick and see what we can do? We have 6 minutes to play with. I've shown every fire opal I have in front of me, so we'll take that request and we'll try to bring something out for her. Unless we don't have time, we can bring it tomorrow. I don't know who that is, but we're going to figure it out, okay? So we can try and bring something out. Give me a minute to recap these earrings in case you missed them earlier, and then we'll work on that. Was that, Jalen, was it Mary by chance, our original requester, or somebody else? It was Mary. Okay. So Mary, just to let you know, we are going to work on that. I don't know what we have all in our inventory right now, so they're checking right now, and they're going to bring me anything that fits your criteria. But realize I just had 2 big rings up there. So we're going to come in closer on these earrings. But this is the earring that was, I just checked, we have 2 pairs available, and I'm really happy about that because you may have missed them. A lot of people pop in and out throughout the weekend, and obviously may have missed these. I don't want you to miss this value. It's the biggest value we've had of the day by far. It's item number 882. This is 64 points in centers. That would be 32 points on each side. And that's your centerpiece among 42 points in bigger diamonds in the halo. So this is one of those studs that is studs but beyond because you get so much more look than just a center stone set in a basket. That's kind of basic, and those are great, and they're classic. But if you want to get a little more wow factor and a lot more diamond weight, because this is a carat 06 total weight, well, guess what? They're $9.99. So our big value got our lines locked up for a good 30 minutes earlier today, and we just checked. When all is said and done, we had 2 different pairs. And Mary, we just checked. We're going to have to make something for you, Mary, because I don't have anything right now that fits your request. We'll make something. So we'll definitely make something. And then Jalen, if you want to write her information down, then when it's made, I can actually call her and then we can tell her in advance so she doesn't miss it. So again, Mary, nothing available right now in stock in the smaller size. With less diamond weight, but we're going to work on something for you, so we'll create it. But here we are, a last little recap. We have 4 minutes left in the show. Don't forget, we're here to do it again tomorrow, but with a brand new lineup, and you know you can't miss Sunday. You cannot miss Sunday. We have such a good time, so lots of brand new jewelry coming your way for our big Sunday show. I just really wanted to recap these in case you missed them. Beautiful stud, kind of your traditional but beyond. So we give you the halo, the bigger diamonds around it. Loving that look. $999, white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold, totally up to you. So that is the way to go if you want your big diamond studs. And then let me just also remind you, if there's anything else you want to check on, we have 2 pairs of Sphene earrings that were here earlier. The color change variety of the Sphenes, they're here. If you'd like to get those, we had the big 1668. That was our best per carat value on Tanzanite today. Was the 1663 rather, in that cushion cut with the big yellow diamonds. That was down to 57.77. That is still here. And anything else you want to check on availability, this is the time. If it's any of the fire opals you want to check on, anything at all, let us know, because we are counting down our last 3 minutes of our Saturday. We'll be back tomorrow, 10 a.m. Pacific, noon Central, 1 p.m. Eastern. Yes. I'm sorry, what? Oh, yes, I have one. Let's show it. Can they go big size, like 17.5 carats? Here it is. My calling the studs, and then here's the 17.5 carat kunzite. Jalen, take a look at it. We're going quick here. Item number 415 is a 17.5 carat exactly. Square cushion cut, 26 points in diamonds around it. Halo design, white gold, or change it if you want to. Jalen, it's the end of the show. We got 2 minutes. Let's blow it out. $59.99 piece, but you spend only $19.99 today. If you want those diamond studs, I know we moved on, but they're still here. I just want to try to get the kunzite in before we run out of time here on the show. Take a look at it on the hand as well. Well, for being that big size. And look at all that saturation you get. More purple and blue than it is pink. And that is my big kunzite there at $19.99. So 2 minutes left in the show. Got to move a few last items, so never hesitate to call us. We'll help you out, guys. Call us now. Call us now. We have 2 minutes. You see it ticking down. We're still here after we go off the air, though, answering your phone calls. So make sure you jot down that phone number. Better yet, just start dialing it now and get in the queue, because we have a couple of calls backed up. I think we're probably selling out those diamond earrings today. Oh, you know we are. We have 90 seconds left. Let me know, Jalen, if you like that kunzite. Otherwise, I can try to bring you something else tomorrow. And then let's go back to the diamond studs, because these are the do not miss, must have diamond studs here. Call me on the kunzite. That's still here. Here are the diamond studs for $9.99 with the halo around them. 1 carat, 06 total weight. In item number, there it is, 882. So check and see if we have a last pair for you. Got to move those out. Got to get them sold out. I guarantee you those will not be here tomorrow. So like I always say, a lot of pieces, especially during the daytime shows, a lot of pieces sell after we go off the air. We're here for a good 10-15 minutes solid, taking orders from the entire day. So don't sit back and think, I'll just call in tomorrow. These will not be available tomorrow, I can guarantee you, because, oh, we're down to 1 pair, yes. I don't have the post. They don't give me the post. Well, the post I can, but not the backing. Yeah, if you need to see the post, it's here. So it's a nice longer post. I don't have the backings, but they're the butterfly backings. So there'll be the tension pushbacks. 30 seconds left in the broadcast. Don't forget, we're here tomorrow, 10 a.m. Pacific, noon Central, 1 p.m. Eastern. We'll see you all then. Thank you so much for being with us today, for watching, for shopping, for requesting. We love and adore you all, and thank you very, very much for spending part of your Saturday with us here at TVON. We really appreciate you guys, and keep calling. We're here. Those are selling out. We have 1 last pair available, so don't wait. Don't miss out on the last pair. That is our biggest value of the day. Grab them while you can, and thanks so much again. I'm Lauren Blair. We'll see you right back here tomorrow at 10 a.m. Pacific time. We'll see you then.